Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV.
Do you have an event coming up? Look no further. Enchanted Decor is here. We were created to provide an enriching and enchanted experience. Whether it's for birthdays, bridal shower, baby shower, or any event for that matter, we got you. We serve the Greater Toronto Area in Canada. So contact us today for a quote through our email at enchanteddecor45@gmail.com, and make sure to visit us at our IG or Facebook page at Enchanted Decor. That's ENC.HANTEDECOR.
Island Best Juice. What are you waiting on? Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Island Best Juice. It's your boy, Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice. If you are in the United States and you not try Island Best Juice, what you waiting on? Look at these beautiful flavor. Why not? If you are in Tampa, if you are in Florida, if you not drink Island Best Juice, you not drink the juice. It's your boy Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice, the best juice in Florida. What you waiting on? Anyway, across the United States, Island Best Juice can find you. If they find me and me all the way in Canada, why not? Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere they are. Island Best Juice.
I am Liam Bailey, and you are watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, enough respect.
Hey guys, Bunny Shaw here with Elite Sports TV. Make sure you like and subscribe and always tune in.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine Clark Jr. here from Bayern Roll Squad 2023. You're watching Elite Sport TV with Ryan LFC. Stay tuned for all things reggae girls, reggae boys, and sports. Peace.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
My name is Earl Stevens, former international player and reggae boy, and you're watching Elite Sports TV, Ryan LFC. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date to get the latest content on the Reggae Boys football. Bless.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching back the video and the replay. My name is Ryan LFC, and you're watching Elite Sports TV and Nicardo House Media. Ryan LFC collab with Nicardo Media House. And by the way, people, you will see this collab more often on YouTube. Two men will love to burn the fire and come with some good topic when it come on to Jamaican football. So big up to Nicardo House Media. He will join Elite Sports TV. A lot of content creators always want to, collab with Ryan LFC, and over the years I said, no, I don't really want to do much collab with people. But Nicardo, me and Nicardo play football at Boys Town. We know ourselves from, way back when. And me always think, I like doing collab, but not just doing collab, but somebody who I can trust, somebody who we can banter it, and we can have good conversation. Him play the game, me play the game. And, like Nicardo House Media, he has done a fantastic job also. Still with a controversy thing, build up him platform, and doing the hard work, So when it's time to work, I don't have to worry or concern about the other party now play them part too. bring the content to the viewers consistent and move to the next level. Me is all about work ethic. If you no work, man, I work, man. I like people with dedication, man. And Nicardo has doing that on him YouTube channel for a good while now with Morning Insider. Consistent. So big up to Nicardo House Media. Big up to everybody on both channel. Appreciate all of you guys taking your hard earning time to tune into the World Cup job. People, we are 6 months away from the World Cup. And honestly, people, this morning should be a special morning. It's special, but it should have been even special. But guess what? Jamaica. We still have opportunity, and I'm hoping, but that hope, that's what kill you. But I am praying. I just cannot believe looking at all the team logo and this badge logo is not there. That hurt me to the core. Honestly, it hurt me. We are planning to do World Cup stream. We get an easy World Cup group. It's going to be a soup. But Jesus Christ, Jamaica. We always want to do it the hard way, people. We always want to do it the hard way. The easiest group, brother, will mess it up. People, I am still shocked. I'm still devastated. And I don't think the people in the administration understand how much, so much people across the world were depending on Jamaica, love Jamaica, feel it to them core. People, if you cut me right now, you know, see no blood. Honestly, the devastation was still in her. Now, Curacao can't able to know the team that they're going to play 6 months from now. People, hard, man. Hard, people. Hard. Honestly, one of the time I say, yo, Panama now make it to the World Cup and look there. You can't make it up, people. Honestly, people. Honestly. Jano Star. Wow. But here, people, we are here to discuss all the teams that in the World Cup. Why? So the question is, who going to win this World Cup? Is it Brazil? Brazil haven't won a World Cup for God knows how long. Pain in every language. That a go on and what a go on right now when it come on to the Jamaica national team. Honestly, pain in every language. Rudolph Speed did not even know how much you hurt us as a nation. You hurt us as a nation, Rudolph Speed. Aya, fraud, Steve McLaren. And then put yourself in the job. I don't know people. But people, what I want to say is this is the year for Brazil. People, too much weak player upon Brazil team. Honestly. But people, I think Argentina have a good chance. God know how long a team win back-to-back World Cup. It don't happen half in time. Right? But honestly, people, Argentina looking good. Right? Things can change in the next 6 months. Alan Ancelotti, someone that you cannot underestimate. Been there, done that. Coaching club level. Now playing a part at international level. Brazil always have a good team. But is Brazilian play have the mentality back then? God know. Brazil haven't performed very well in World Cup. This is the year of watching the build up the United States. They're talking about them opportunity. 32 years ago, the United States host the World Cup, and they are 6 months away to, definitely to qualify to host a second World Cup in the United States of America with Canada and Mexico. But viewers and subscribers, where do you guys see this USA team finishing? Where do you guys think a team that, the last World Cup Qatar, the team wasn't really that good. You know what I mean? But let's see how things work out. France, what do you guys saying about Kylian Mbappe? They have a very good team. They have a very good chance. They've been that. They have a lot of experience. They were so close last World Cup to go back-to-back World Cup, and Argentina just tipped them over. Now, viewers and subscribers, what do you guys think about my other team, Germany? Do Germany have what it takes to win the World Cup? Honestly, people, I don't see Germany competing this World Cup. The least I expect from Germany is to come out of the group. Anything else as a German supporter, that's a bonus for me. I had not seen the German doing what the German doing the last World Cup 2014, 2006. The German has been stale, right? They have been very, very snail. Alright, so I want to say Spain. What about Spain? People, tell me what you think. Now, viewers and subscribers, a whole lot of team in this World Cup. Remember, this is the just bring up the pot them for you guys understand what going to come up next, right? So, people, the World Cup draw is going to start at 12:30. So we just have to do some build up. This is a preview, you know, watching all the teams and things. So people, this is all the pots that the team in. Pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4. Right? And people, to be honest, the team that qualifies so far, the team that really impressed a lot of people for me, people, I don't want you guys to sleep in on Senegal, the African team. For me, Senegal missing man in the last World Cup based on injury. I think Senegal going to be really good this year. Morocco, people don't sleep on them last World Cup. They were semi-final, right? So I am telling you guys this right now, at this moment, right? At this moment, I am telling you guys this. Morocco, they win the last Under-20 World Cup, viewers and subscribers. They win the last. People, you talk about so much overseas player, foreign player on this Morocco team. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you. People, the African team to watch is Morocco. Watch them, people. It has been consistent, growing. Watch out for them, people. Watch out for them. Yeah, please watch out for Morocco. They're going to be really, really good. So be careful. Don't sleep on them. But people, Qatar, this is a back-to-back World Cup for Qatar. Is this something good for Qatar? People, back-to-back World Cup, that's not easy for a nation that they have a lot of money still. So you're expecting them. But people, I was watching the Copa America, I think about a year ago, and the team that I really impressed, different from Argentina, is Ecuador. People, I am telling you guys this. Do not sleep on Ecuador. They're going to be really good. But people, we're going to come back to this spot. But I just want to go back and show you guys something. Right? Before we come back to this spot, I want to just talk to you guys about the Concacaf region. What do you guys think about the Concacaf region? Which team you think can make it the farthest in the Concacaf? So let us have a discussion on the Concacaf team before we get back to Europe. So yes, people, so this is the Concacaf. All the teams that I should say, the 6 teams that qualify, automatically qualify for the World Cup. They are the 6 teams that on top, the Mexico, the United States, Canada, you know, you have Haiti, Curacao, Panama. Every time I see these 2 teams, especially these 3 teams, I am happy these 3 teams are there. I'm not bad minding them. But honestly, people, there is no but to it. I don't want to even say but. I think Panama is a very good team. I think Haiti is on the rise, and I think Curacao will on the rise. And I tell you this, people, next World Cup cycle, I'm telling you, bro, Jamaica, if them they get them shit right, I'm telling you, people, you see these 6 teams that in front of us right now, they are far apart from Jamaica. Believe me, people. Curacao will get better. More diaspora player will join 80. 80 will get better. Panama, this is going to be the back-to-back World Cup for Panama. Panama will get better. Yo, people, me I tell you this. Speed, me I tell you this from now, brother. This is the easiest chance we get. Well, if we get money, put back in the program, build the program the right and proper way, and structure the program the right and proper way. Now, people, these 6 teams that qualify, I think they will get better. I think especially Curacao. Curacao want to be the top dog in the Caribbean. Curacao, they will get better. Curacao will get better. They have a lot of Dutch players coming in. I think Curacao will be a threat to continue to make it to the World Cup. I think 80. Look, you hear the player them that linked to 80. I wonder if you now follow social media. The player them that linked to 80. The former Newcastle winger. What's his name again, man? Bro, he's really bad. He's really good, man. Right? So, I'm telling you this right now, people. These 6 teams, they're going to get money. And they're going to even get better. It's so unfortunate that, you know, our World Cup qualified, Suriname has been fantastic. And boy, I'm telling people, Jamaica, 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 and we love. Yo, Jano, brother, honestly, people, this thing, football not joke, brother. If you know come to play football, leave football alone. Yo, football really in this region, brother. People know it. The region going to get better. You're not even including Costa Rica, will always have a good program. They didn't make it to the World Cup. Definitely, if you look at the Costa Rica team, there has been a lot of under 20 players in that Costa Rica team that play against Jamaica. Think about a year or 2 years ago. So Costa Rica, they will be better in the next World Cup cycle. Panama will be better. Honduras, I don't really sure about Honduras, but they're going to be a team that difficult to play against, and I think they will devastate it and they will go back again and try to get back. But I'm telling you, man, yo, if we not get with socks and get with stuff, Trinidad, I think Trinidad and Jamaica on the same level. Honestly, I think Trinidad and Jamaica on the same level. What set Trinidad and Jamaica apart? 2 things set Trinidad and Jamaica apart. Jamaica have the opportunity to tap in the diaspora to get better player. But getting better player, that no mean that you have a better team. What we see, so the advantage that Jamaica have over Trinidad is getting better player. But do we going to find a system come ready for 2030 World Cup? Do we going to have that type of players there? Second thing, big up yourself, babyface. Rooney, RR. Big up yourself, babyface. Just a forward in and thing. Big up yourself, babyface. Enough love and respect. Rooney, big up RR. Big up yourself. You don't know the thing already. You know what I mean? Big up to everybody down in the comment section. Appreciate all of you guys doing the thing. Uptown, big up yourself, my brother. Enough love. Shem, big up yourself. Conroy Smith, big up yourself. You don't know the thing already. You know what I mean? Big up to all of the truck driver them who on the road. Yes, man, it's Friday. And big up to all of the truck driver them. Hope you have a blessed Friday morning. And I hope you guys, you know, put in a lot of work. But at the same time, do not neglect your family. I know truck drivers spend a lot of time on the road. So me are calling on all the truck driver them. Balance work and balance your family time. Because family is everything. Spend enough time with your family. And you know, I'm naturally saying that, people, because listening to truck driver story, you know, a lot of females don't want to get involved with truck driver because they think, which is true, a lot of time they are on the road. But I think they have balance, So truck driver, whenever you get the opportunity, Rooney, energy and them man there, spend time with their loved one, virgin. Trust me. Take the wife on a date, drive the car, bring her on a date, bring the family, bring everybody on a date. So the thing go. So truck driver, spend enough quality time with the family. Family is everything. So big up Rooney, energy, and big up to all of the truck driver them who are listening right now. Big up on yourself, nothing but love and respect. Truck driver them always a support Elite Sports TV. But anyway, let's bring on my co-host, Bazalina. Big up yourself, welcome to the show. You don't know, Nicardo Host Media people. Yes, more collab with Nicardo Host Media. So look forward. And not just support Elite Sports TV. Always. We have other people out there fight the fight in a different way. So support every one of them. But Nicardo, Wagwan, my brethren, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, man, blessings. Nice to be here again. I understand. But they upon a big day, as we are looking for potential rivals them coming up next year, So I'm happy. Mixed emotion as well. I'm a little bit happy, but I'm a little bit distressed of listen. We didn't take that opportunity and being automatically qualifying spot. We are looking right now to be going on our phone, using up our credit cards, to book travel arrangements, hotel tickets. But man, I'm gonna left we right in between 2 to 3 months in preparation for the World Cup.
Yeah,
because
that devastated.
March at the window. You understand? So after March, then we will know what to do with our credit cards.
Yeah. Coming in this Friday morning, we know that the draw will be on Friday. Many talking about. What are you feeling about, not seeing Jamaica logo automatically there? What come to your mind? What run through your brain?
I did a video and I was literally talking about this and I was like, wake up this morning with pain, and it's something that, and it's not just me, a lot of the fans out there, they're going to have to live with November the 18th. And when I can remember that my team, my country is not going to be there automatically with a spot to know we're going to play this opponent coming in next summer, it put a lot of pain in my heart. I'm like, here we go again. It put me back into a salvage mode, survival mode of trying to get myself up back into speed of listen, we are going to be in March, and that's what we need to be focusing on. So I'm a bit gutted, man, of not getting an automatically qualifying spot.
Same for me, bro. Like, leading up to this Friday morning, I know I take off from work, saying that, definitely. I have this plan that the day that the draw going to make, I will be taking off time from work. Just as I did, twice that after we play Trinidad, Curacao in Curacao, I take off the next day, say, yo, we're going to get the job done in Curacao and qualify for the World Cup automatically. Like, we are just 2 times. We have 1 game to win and just qualify for the World Cup. So the following day, I, take off from work for that day. And then the last game in Trinidad, in Kingston, Jamaica, I was so excited. Went and buy champagne and, you have the decoration. And bro, I forgot to use it, bro. Like when party, you just pop it and you see that little thing there. I have that. I'm sorry I never use it for Mount Pleasant, but I put a lot of effort preparing for Jamaica. I went and print 2026 World Cup t-shirt, qualify. Bro, like everything there in the bag, I can't even walk me it up. Shame, champagne there on the fridge for almost a month. Almost a month, brother. I say, yeah, Jamaica go get it done, we're confident. And, when we didn't beat Trinidad, in Trinidad, we take a jar. I say, boy, the football god working everywhere. Because I tell you the truth, I never really want to qualify for the World Cup in a Trinidad. No. I never really want that. I want the people in a Jamaica to feel that moment they who have never seen Jamaica qualify for the World Cup. So, draw against Trinidad, I say, don't worry, people. We're going to get the job done at home, up front, all of with fans and everybody. We're going to happy. You know what I mean? But, John, bro, like, the thing just devastated that, we hit the bar or the post, bar one time, hit the post twice.
Yeah.
And me I tell you, bro, like, it leave a lot of a doubt in my head that when we're going to ever qualify for a World Cup. You
I
know,
mean,
because looking at it, bro, it's going to be really tough for 2030 because so much team that improve and we allow so much team to catch up on us.
definitely.
Trinidad play better football, a better team, a better unit. Most like everybody will just have name, but we just cannot find a system that we're going to recruit and get the best player to complement each other to get the job done. And that's the most devastating thing that we don't qualify for the World Cup. But I'm telling you, man, it's hard to see 80 and to see Curacao there and Jamaica not there, but they deserve to be there. Not taking anything away from that.
Yeah, they deserve. I like to see more Caribbean teams challenging. When I'm listening to mainstream media here and also in Europe, nobody can't find a word to describe what happened to the Reggae Boy campaign. Nobody. It's like everyone went into a panic shock. Like, did the Reggae Boys really fail to get the automatical qualifying spot? So we still, man, in this belief, like, listen, it's really happened to us, but it's something that we just have to go live with, bro. The only thing can take this away from our memory is us to go down in Mexico and qualify. Yeah, but it's not going to be the same where you qualify in front of the own people, but it's still going to be a World Cup final for us if we qualify. So we just have to just keep believing and just walk with that pain in our heart until the next few months, and let's hope it don't be any worse than what it was before. You understand? So it's, I don't know, man. It's when I try to describe what happened, I try to discuss it. It's just hard to find words, bro, because who wouldn't take 80 Trinidad and Bermuda to qualify for a World Cup? We will never get this again, bro. We will never get this. So you just said it, like, teams, not just Central America, but the teams around us in the Caribbean, they're going to improve. They're going to build even better. They're going to get, more players as well. So it's going to be more difficult for us in this region of the Caribbean to even compete. But if we can put together our name brand players, market them properly, get them into one system and philosophy, then it will be a little bit more easier on our side. Because when they're talking about willpower, we are more superior than the teams in the Caribbean with the players that we can get. But it's like we just pick a local five-a-side team or a pickup team to go to the park to play a World Cup qualifier. And that's what we did. And, we didn't qualify, so we pay for it.
Definitely. We are looking forward for that. That game in Mexico. Let's see what we can do. But when you look at the 16 that automatically qualify, which team you think of the best team and the best chance to go further in the World Cup?
You can't take it away from the host countries. I'm going to say this. I'm not a Mexican, but I'm worried. I'm worried about this Mexican team. Like, I watched a game versus them at Uruguay and they lost that game, I think, and everyone was just fighting with the fans, with the coach. They haven't won a game since they won the World Cup. They haven't won a game. So,
really?
Yeah, they haven't won a game since the World Cup, man. They haven't won a game. So I'm a bit worried about the Mexican team. The only thing can save this team is for them to play or get the opportunity to fall in that bracket to play a game in their homeland, because they're going to get out of their group. But to play a knockout round game in Mexico, I think that will stand their best chance. But we talk about this numerous times that these players that playing for Mexico, they are some of the worst in the history of playing for that national team. You understand? So I don't know if these players can really cope in this pressure moment, but their fans going to get behind of them. It's going to be crucial as well for them to start the game, because the Mexican fans, they are very hostile. They're going to play in Mexico. When you're talking about Mexico City against altitude, I was listening to some former player that play for European teams come over Azteca and play, and say, listen, just warming up alone, you're losing your breath. So that can be a home advantage for them. But overall, on the pitch, I think out of the big three that already seeded, I see Mexico to play the worst or finish the worst in this World Cup, alongside the US and Canada. But I see the US, they have this thing about them where they believe they stand tall, they fight, them wear the badge on their sleeve, like it's that they're going to fight a war for the army. So I see this US team as much as it's been up and down, but I see a little bit progress over the couple of match days, for Pochettino men's. And I think out of everyone, I think they're the one that can really punch above their weight because yeah, Pochettino have that experience. He's a South American, he understand, what is the World Cup, knowing coming from Argentina. Jesse Marsh, his players have that experience already, in Qatar. So it's going to be a better tournament. I see the Canadian team should win a game, at least go through to the next round. But out of the six, US, I think, stand the best chance. The Panamanian team, I think they're just going to come and just play football and, just wish them the best with their quality. But I don't think this Panama team really showed up in the qualifier. So I'm a little bit doubtful. But Curacao and Haiti is just a honeymoon period. Just enjoy the moment, make the best of what you have. If you can get some big result, you go with it. And if it can be a giant killer, But I don't see maybe Curacao or Haiti. Depends on who comes in, as their heritage players and the group that they're going to fall in, which I think they're going to get one of the big guns from Part 1. So I see those two teams, really, struggle to cope with the big guns in the World Cup qualifier. And the Reggae Boys, I think we're going to get, if we qualify, I think it's going to be a much difficult group than Japan, Croatia, and Argentina. The Surinamese team, losing their coach as well, like the Reggae Boys team. Heard about players want to come over to help them. They're trying to salvage their World Cup champion as well. So I don't see the Surinamese team really get past. If they do get past Bolivia, the Iraq team, my God, it's a very good team. I watched them in the Arabic Cup that's playing at this moment, and it's a very good team. The intensity that they played with, it can kill any team. But if Bolivia to be saved by the bell, it's going to be the altitude in Monterrey. But that's all I have around the 6 teams.
For me, bro, I'm going to give you them off of the top of my head right here. I think Mexico is a team that, I don't know, man. I still cannot believe that, Mexico haven't, make it to a World Cup quarterfinal, a semi-final. I think they have the budget. I think they have the player. I think they have the country to do it. But something stopping the Mexican national team. And oftentimes, when team not doing very well on the pitch, you know that I hear people talk about the Mexican administration. It has been dreadful, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm thinking about which one of them is worse. I wonder if it's Jamaican Federation or the Mexican Federation.
I think around the Mexican football, when you look at the TV rights as comes in, with television and all these different media company, they spend their money. They're going to make a lot of calls as well. But when you're talking about probably preparation, they will prepare their team and stuff. But I think when they come under pressure, I don't think the JFF have ever faced nothing close to what the federation comes in at Mexico.
I know the thing I always say, once you have a good team that coach properly and play well, I think the administration can what I would say, get away with a lot of stuff. And I think that's what happened to the Mexican Federation. Exactly. They have good quality player, and the players and the team itself hide a lot of the downfall of the Mexican Federation. But I think they're just as worse as the JFF, man.
Yeah. I can't, I can't really, complain about that. I can't put any thoughts around that who is worse or who not worse. I think both of them probably, as close as possible. But you just said it. The Mexican, because there's only 2 things in Mexico: religion and football. That's it. I'm probably drinking Coca-Cola. That's it. There's nothing else. That's what they live for: religion, football, and drink Coca-Cola, and the lifestyle. Praising their whoever they praise. But I think they played with a very good, a systematic football where it brought up through the youth and in at the grassroots, come straight up to the national team. If you look at that 2012 Olympic team that beat Brazil in London, yeah? Look how many of those players made the transition to the senior team and the setup. So Mexico used to that. That's a system for them. Players come right up through together to the youth team, and they understand, what it is to play for the national team. And as much as this Mexico team is outright probably the worst over the last probably 3 to 4 decades, they still fight. They still play for the ball.
Still above
Yeah,
the
yeah, they still punch a little bit over the weight, but the quality it's just not adding up. But you could still see that there's some level of preparation, there's some level of guidance from the federation to the coaching staff. That's why they can get away with a lot of stuff that the reggae boys on our side we can't get away, because there's nothing like showing us like
structure and
no
the
structure,
football.
nothing. The youth football development is poor in Jamaica, while in Mexico they nurture their talent right up. You understand? And they pay their players as well. Which when I compare Mexican dollars with the federation to our federation JFF, because it's shark to cheese. Them man they have a portion of money over there. So while they can market them thing, they have big brands. Meanwhile, us we not utilize brand Jamaica, but they utilize the people that can come and watch the game 80,000+ actually every friendly them play so far. So they use that to their advantage to market their football and get big sponsors and get big TV rights, because when a sponsor say 80,000+ people will come to a Mexican game, they're looking at their brand getting exposure. So they will bring in the money. So they use that up to their advantage. Meanwhile, we not use brand Jamaica properly.
Yeah. So Mexico, for me, I think Mexico always not the best team leading up to the World Cup. Like the last World Cup they have been, I think they did very well. I think, playing against Argentina, that was a really difficult game for Argentina. But I think Mexico will always be Mexico. But Mexico can go to the nether level if them sort out the off the field issue and all of these stuff. Right? So Mexico for me, definitely.
You said Mexico going to have the best campaign out of the 6 teams?
No.
Oh.
I think Mexico, they will probably come out of the group and that's it for them. Yeah. But I think they have good players. I think they will get it right when it come on to the World Cup. They always perform very well, but their limit is just to come out of the group. Right? So let's see how Mexico. But the team that I have, we're going to really do well in the Concacaf region is Canada. I think Canada is the best team in this region. Well coached, well drilled, and Canada squad is very deep. They're building out the player profile. When you look at the youth team, they're bringing in a lot of new players into the team, and they're making that transition from the last 2022 World Cup. Still keeping some of the players that play in what is the good thing for the Canadian team. Last World Cup, they have a lot of players, but they have a lot of young players playing at their first World Cup. Right? So, I think they will get better. Playing in the Copa about a year ago, I think give them a lot of confidence, see where they're at. But one of the most interesting things for me is to see them playing against good quality opposition, good build up towards the World Cup. Because they all know already that they qualify. They have to get some good decent team. And they play against Ecuador with 10 man for majority of the friendly game. And I think majority of the friendly game that Canada played, they went down to 10 man. And they still punch above their weight. They play against Ecuador, they tie. I think they play in a tournament where they have Ukraine. They did very well against Ukraine. So the Canadian team has been performing excellent for me. So I'm expecting Canada, at least they're going to play a couple games in at BMO Field. So that's going to be an advantage for the Canadian team. Bro, I'm expecting to see Canada at the quarterfinal, the least in this World Cup.
Yeah.
I think they have really good balance with their squad. I think Josh Mars is the best coach in this region. Yeah. So for me, Canada is going to be the furthest. I think the United States, they are a very good player. They have a good coaching staff, but I just don't trust the United States. Last Gold Cup was so terrible for the United States. Yeah, a lot of majority of them key players didn't show up or didn't play in the tournament, But I think the United States, I think I will put the United States to be the second team to perform. Disappointment Copa America, but I think they have what it takes to perform at home. I think they're going to have majority of the game playing at home. But is this a different for the United States? Because every competition, United States at home with home advantage, and they never make use of it. The Gold Cup, they didn't make use of it. They didn't come out of the group for Copa America. So US will always be that hype team with the media. But I don't think the United States is a better team than the Canadian team. When you talk about individual player, I said yes, the US better individual player. But as a team, better coach, for me, Josh Mars, honestly, I think taking a lot of team, I think is better. You know?
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. He really, showed a lot of character, with his person that he used in that Copa. Really shocked the tournament as well with groups of cannibal teams, and he literally, qualified out of that and went all the way up, to the knockout round. So that was a bit surprise, for a lot of people. Only get I think he only played like France and Netherlands in friendly game build up to that tournament when he just got appointed. So he showed that he can coach. He showed that he know how to rally up some troops and really to get them going. In a tournament, he's a high character person as well. He like to be animated a little bit on the touchline, and he know to get the best fine tune out of every individual players. But if the big guns cannot fire in the tournament, it's going to be a little bit problem for the Canadian team. We see Alphonso Davis taking his time to coming back, from that nasty, ACL injury. And if they can't get goals, that's what I think. If, the Juventus man, David, if he can get goals, the other striker can get goal, as well the new one that they brought in, then, they're going to have to outscore the opponent, because I don't think, as much as their front line is good, I don't think their center have been the top notch in this region, but they get in there. So I think if they need to really lock up on something, I think it is the partnership of getting the right two center half really going, and the US man, they're going to do everything.
Before you go back to the United, I just want to tell you all the team that the Canadian team play against recently. Them play against Venezuela with 10 man.
Yeah.
And they beat Venezuela 2-0. Venezuela is not the best team, but a good team to play against for Canada preparing. They beat Venezuela. They play against Ecuador a 0-0 draw. Then play against Colombia. It's a very good physical, good team. They draw against Colombia. They beat Wales by 1-0, and they defeat Romania by 3-0. Yeah. So, if you look at it, the Canadian team against Europe, and these are good mid-table team to play against.
I think those teams are solid teams for Concacaf teams to build up to our tournament.
Yeah, so, and they haven't lost one. They play 5 games against European top team. South America, and they did very well. They win 3 and draw 2. Yeah. So this Canadian team, and I know you said that goals, and you're right. That's one of the thing that the Canadian team need to get goals from. The team. They need. I think Davis is a good striker playing for Juventus. I think Buchanan is another player that really going to do very well. Kyle Larry, you're going to get from him as a left back, a right back.
Yeah.
And this player that play for Sassuolo in the Serie A is very good. He playing for Watford recently. So Watford buy him for 10 million from Vancouver, and then he went to Marseille, and then playing him trade in name. Kanate. Kanate?
Kanate.
Yeah, midfielder youth with that.
I haven't watched him as yet, but I heard of him.
Yeah, he's a good midfielder. Really, really, really solid. Get red card recently for Canada.
Is it Kone?
Kone,
yeah.
Kone.
Yeah.
Yeah, good midfielder. So I think he is going to be one of the shining bright for them. And you know that they have the two Davis them.
Yeah.
One play for Juventus, one play for Bayern Munich.
It-
So
Is
we're
it
looking forward for.
David? I think it's David, right? Not Davis, David. The two David them up front.
No, Davis.
Jonathan, no.
Jonathan Davis.
No, so you have Alphonso Davis. I have Jonathan David.
David. No, it's Davis.
So all right, we'll stand corrected on that one. So, the people in the comment will.
Yeah. You might write, but I'll let her look at it.
I think it's Jonathan David, yeah. Yeah, so proceed. It's Jonathan David.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's David, right? Yes, right.
Yeah, so I think the Canadian team is a really good team, man. I think they're going to go further.
They have experience.
Yeah, they have, and they play very well against Copa America team. So I'm expecting Canada to go at least quarterfinal. No, Panama for me, I'm not 200% sure about. Panama is a good all-rounded team, but they don't score a lot, man. That's the problem, and they has been atrocious right through this World Cup qualify with conceding a lot of goal. But the Panama team, good possession, but they don't score, man.
Yeah. So as I was saying with the US team, the Copa America Centenario probably like 8-9 years ago. I think the US went to the semi-final. I remember if it was Argentina or Colombia beat them, right? They were very good during that tournament. So if they can hit the highs and do the proper things, in that tournament, and they can like follow up with that like in the World Cup as well, which is going to be difficult because there's going to be more competitive teams. Football has gone way higher than 7-8 years ago than when the Copa America Centenario played in the US. So they know how to get the job done at times in tournament, but it's a team that you cannot depend in heavily on. And I saw a few people in the comment section said that the Mexico team is a tournament team. I've been hearing that since watching Concacaf football, and I do agree with that to some bit. But you can imagine if the Mexican team can do the right things before leading up to that tournament, before a ball even kick in that tournament, to just go in that tournament, have the right mindset, riding high, and some big results. You can imagine how far they can go. Example, between 2010 and Brazil, South Africa and Brazil, look at the results after the South Africa World Cup, the qualifiers. Look at, the senior team, the youth teams, the Olympic team, they played very well. Yeah, they actually wiped everything across the region. And you see a better Mexican team in Brazil, which, understand, it's in the Americas region. European teams don't do well in World Cup in this region. I think Germany, I stand corrected, probably the only European team to win a World Cup in the Americas region. So I think Mexico, they're more favorable with the atmosphere, the climate and stuff like that. They would have used to the heat. If I go play a match in Texas, them are going used to that as well. The altitude, them are going used to it. So I think if they can do the right things and click every gear and tick every box as a team and play collective football, I think the Mexican team can really reach that high, especially playing home. That will give them a big, huge boost as well. So I see this World Cup, America's team that's going to go all the way. It might be that one Concacaf team in the Americas region that will punch above their weight. But I'm expecting to see the Americas team, like the cannibal teams, to be punching heavy against the teams in Europe. I've already hearing the Scottish FA been crying. They don't want to play. They want to play in Mexico. They want to play at BMO Field. They want to play up north in cooler climate late in the night. They don't want to play these teams. While look at the Club World Cup. Look at the teams who perform well in the FIFA Club World Cup. The Americas teams, the European teams struggle. So it can be a little bit more favorable, in the Americas for the teams in the Americas region in terms of the heat. If you go to Mexico in Azteca, it can be the altitude. So I see one Concacaf team. I don't know. I can't choose, but I see one team really punch above their weight. But I think this World Cup will probably dominate by the CONMEBOL teams.
Okay. I think and there I think let's go there. Let's move on and go over the rest of pots and stuff. So now this is where it get really very interesting.
Yeah.
Right? Keep an eye on the jar so we can tune in to when it start and stuff. Bro, when I look at part one, which is Mexico, United States, you have Spain, Argentina, Brazil, France, Portugal, Netherlands, Belgium, Germany. All the top dogs in that part one. Now, for you, in a part one, which team you think have the opportunity to win the World Cup, and which team you think going to go the further in based on the ranking when it come on to Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Portugal, England. I think England will go a good look at distance. No, don't further them going to go still. But what you think in a part one? You think we have the World Cup winner there?
Yeah, I think Argentina will be the outright favorite in part one for me. Why? Defending champion. They're carrying over the same team. The same manager, the experience, the team. I think they have one of the best, well-oiled coach team. Look, everybody is punching on the same weight. Everybody know exactly what to do, and the Albe Celeste family. It's like I've never seen this with an Argentina team where the unit is so strong. They're playing for each other on the pitch. And it's going to be in this region. I mean, it doesn't even matter where Argentina plays. It's going to be a home game for them anyways. The best traveling team in the world. So I think playing in this
Argentina, the best traveling team?
Yeah, Argentina is the best traveling team, I've ever played in the World Cup, So I think the climate, they should use to that. But I see Argentina is the favorite. And look, this French team, I think they have something up their sleeve. I think Kylian Mbappe have something to prove. If he can probably do what Kylian Mbappe did in the last couple of World Cup, France will stand a very good chance. But I don't want to go too much into the European teams because I'm going with history that they don't do really well in this region when it comes on to World Cup. So don't be surprised Brazil punch above their weight and bring a little bit of surprise to the bracket as well. So I see Argentina, France. You have to go with Portugal. Very good team, especially without Cristiano Ronaldo, which is going to be there. But I don't know if I should call Germany name, but Spain. You have to go with the European champions. So Argentina, France, Portugal, and Spain. I think they will be probably some big favorites to win the World Cup in part one.
Yeah. Listen, for me, I think England, they're going to be good this World Cup. I think England will be really good. I'm looking forward for the England team, especially when it pick. But for me, bro, easily, I'm going to be honest, bro, I think Argentina is the team I think going to be back-to-back in the World Cup. Bro, I don't know how you stop this Argentina team. And they have so much good player. And as we say, fight, commitment. They used to playing in this region too, right? They play a lot of game in this region. So, I think Argentina, I think Spain have a good chance, but I don't think Spain going to win it. Portugal, last dance for Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal, man, I don't know, man.
I see this Portuguese player going to do what the Argentinian players did in Qatar. In Qatar, many people thought that was the last World Cup for Lionel Messi. That was his last dance. Yeah, and they came all right out, guns out blazing for him, and he actually played his best World Cup. So this Portugal team, don't to write them off. It's a good team. The, the only thing can fail this Portugal team is the manager. That's how much I highly rate this Portuguese team. The manager, Roberto Martinez.
I hear you, but I think the necessary thing to do, the Portugal team play better. That's, trust me, it's a good and a bad thing. Ronaldo is holding back this Portugal team.
I agree.
I think Ronaldo need to understand him role into this Portugal team. Like he don't offer pressing up top. He's bro. And like Messi, to be honest, when you talk about all-rounded player, Messi will not press, but he will offer more, not just scoring, but he will create and he will be assisting.
Yeah.
I think some game Portugal, Ronaldo have to put him ego aside when him watch it from the sideline.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. It's totally different players. I think in the modern day of playing football now, even with a Messi and a Ronaldo, Messi still offer more off the ball and with the ball. He's still showing up, assisting, for his teammate. He's still, bringing 3 players, 4 players towards him, open up gaps around as well. You're not going to get the press, but what Lionel Scaloni did, he put pieces around Messi. When you look at a player like Martinez, Julian Alvarez, two
runners,
pressing machine. And I think that when you look at even Diego Simeone's son, Giovanni, those players going to die for Lionel Messi on the pitch. So if Portugal want to do something in this World Cup, the manager must put the right pieces around whenever he's going to start. But when the manager put the personnel out there to complete Ronaldo's game or to complement his game, they're going to have to fight. But I don't see this Portugal team have that warrior spirit like the Argentina have for their country. They will fight, but Argentina, it's like some coyote dogs.
Hungry.
So I think Portugal team is good, but the manager has to set up the team properly. Is he going to go with Goncalves Ramos? Is he going to go with Cristiano Ronaldo? It depends. Is he going to go with João Felix? So it's going to be a challenge, challenging task for Roberto Martinez to really get the best out of this Portugal setup, which they have a very good crop of players.
Man, listen, I agree. When, as your brother Lino said, Portugal have to know when to. Not saying Ronaldo is a bad football player. He still have a lot to offer to the Portugal team. But the thing is when to play him and when not to play Cristiano Ronaldo. You see, if Portugal can find that balance, I think they have a good opportunity. They have a good crop of player to get over the line. But sometimes, as a winning team, and you're trying to create a championship, winning the World Cup, it's about having the best player out there who's going to give you the best result. Scoring one goal not going to be that going to make you win the World Cup. You need a all-rounded team performance, players involved, and I think Ronaldo have to put him ego aside. The coach won't make that decision,
Yeah.
Right? Because if the coach, Ronaldo have to understand him role. Watching LeBron James last night, them man they, you hear the crowd, you hear the noise, them man they always are going to make the right decision for the team. If he realize that, somebody in a better position, pass the basketball, give them. Ronaldo is not like that. Somebody in a better position. Ronaldo want the ice, he want the glory, he want everything for himself. And that's the difference with Lionel Messi. And I don't want to start that narrative and that conversation. I don't really want to start it. But you have to. You have to understand your role as a player and complement a team. You have to know when to draw back and when to stay back. That's what I believe, bro.
Yeah. So we talk about Argentina, Portugal, discuss a little bit about France, Netherlands, who have never like win this tournament before. The Belgium, they passed their golden stage era of players. Germany, it's like, who is the star player over there? It's been hot and cold with Nagelsmann. The Spanish team, a bunch of youngsters. You never know what you can get. Two old-fashioned winger. What we get from them in the Euros, Yamal and Williams, they're just going to be old-fashioned. Just go direct at their fullback. So I think if you ask me, out of those teams, I think probably the English team probably would have stand a chance as well. But I think selection might be an issue, where it concerns England. They have the players, can do it. Gareth Southgate.
But before you go to England, I have a caller who will stick a point on the England thing, because we're going to come to them. Caller, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the show whenever you're watching back on the replay. Caller.
I'm respect, Yo, not to leave the ball alone, We're not that one ball.
Lord God of mercy. You can't be objective, just listen to a good, proper conversation. We are breaking down the whole World
But you not be biased, you not talk as a Messi fan.
No bother with that, man. Come on, bro. Remember who said before, we're not in the comparison, we don't want the thing go down the road where we're nicking.
No, but me, I tell you as a listener, I tell you how you sound and the next man on the line. Because, listen, Messi basically Argentina play with 10 man, bro. A 10-man Argentina play in a World Cup. And we check it, there many people with 13, including the referee on them side. If we're going to be honest about football.
Nonsense, man.
You know what I mean?
Stop it nonsense, Carla. Stop it nonsense.
We're not talking about...
Let me just
find out I'm finish, man. I'm finish.
No, me have to stop in here, chap. You're right.
Yeah.
Argentina play with 10 man with Messi. But you understand that Argentina have players who going to do the dirty work for Messi. They have about 4 players in the midfield and up top who are going to do the dirty work. What the midfielder you to sign from Atletico Madrid or play for Inter Miami now? That you there, him still a play for Argentina?
Julian Alvarez?
No, man, him play midfield. Dupa also. Him still play?
Inter Miami.
Yeah,
him still play. All right.
No, but you don't understand the thing with you.
Hold on, let me just break it down to you. Let me just break it down.
Yeah, already. Let
me just make that point. Hold your point. Yeah, you're right.
Your point. You said it's enough time already.
But
you said it's enough time again.
Hold on, no. The difference with Portugal and Argentina. Portugal have a lot of players like a Bruno Fernandes and like a Bernardo Silva. Them players
are
not willing.
And guess what the difference?
Jesus.
Guess what the difference now? You know what the difference? The man Bruno and Bernardo Silva do not like Cristiano.
Bro,
if you are be honest about the game, then don't like him. Come on, G.
Bro, put away your difference.
Watch your World Cup.
Put away your difference.
My youth, when name Navas and the youth name Benito for Paris Saint-Germain. Them two youth now are going to come in and bring a different Portugal team. Bruno and Bernardo, I don't care what you want to say. And Bernardo Silva, them 8 Cristiano, brother. Them 2 man, that was the problem for the ball game. If you watch World Cup, every ball Bruno get, Silva get, him a turn it back like him a play Man City type of ball game. Portugal ball game is to go to the goal and score. The next thing, when I big up Gonzalez. That guy a garbage.
Nobody.
Paris Saint-Germain do not have a forward and him cannot even start in a Paris Saint-Germain team. So what you talk about? Him can't even start and not have a forward.
In the conversation, none will big up Ramos. We said that.
Your phone low, my G.
We are saying.
You talk low.
Is either Roberto Martinez are gonna play.
Hold on. Yeah, talk
CR7.
low. Talk up.
Me don't know my volume turn up, brother.
In volume turn up, I don't know
Uh,
why you not
yo,
here.
me I listen, me can go on. Me I listen, me. I hear. Me can talk.
But he must say we are big up Ramos from PSG, but nobody have said Ramos supposed to start. In the number 9 position, we have said Roberto Martinez.
We say it's either I'm gonna play Cristiano or him,
Yeah, easy.
which is Joe Felix is not a forward, my general. So you don't need to say
All right, so
Joe
Carl,
Felix is a forward.
you believe that Ronaldo at the age of when they at the moment, I go play. Look, this is going to be a big country. US, Canada, Mexico. They travel alone.
My guy, the man I do it right now, brother. How much goal the man I score? The man I score the same amount of goal as the rest of
Bro,
top baller them are playing in Europe.
You're so biased, man.
Bro,
I lie me and tell how much goal the man have. Who scored the most goal in a qualifier? Which player scored the most goal? Which player have the most goal in a World Cup
But
qualifier?
that's different when it come on to World Cup,
Me
brother.
don't care where you are. At the same team, the man them a go over there go see back.
Let me ask you a question. Are you
And the man
really...
them have a
Hold on,
tough group. It's not an easy group.
hold on. Are you as a you know a Ronaldo supporter? Do you think sometime it's necessary Ronaldo not start in certain game?
No, brother, you can't have him to start. I would have prefer him start and come up at least 65 minutes in the game.
Alright.
You can't bench and natural, brother. All Portugal have to do, you know. I take out Bruno, you know, and Bernardo Silva. We don't need them two man to start in our team, brother. We have so much my youth.
Who have assist Cristiano Ronaldo then?
Brother, we have my youth.
Okay.
him gone. Him still there, Ryan?
Yeah, him.
Bro, I'm not a Messi fan, you know. But you have to just speak it as how it is. You take get him on this.
Hold on, come in. Booba! We catch up with you because the World Cup draw and I want to continue before we move. Alright?
Give me 30 seconds, right?
Him gone, but go ahead.
Basically, I said, bro, he have to go pick the moment when he's going to start Ramos. Because, look, at the age of Ronaldo, going to play in the East, they're going to travel as well. Bro, you cannot ask a 40-plus year old man like this, bro, to do all of this in every 4 or 5 days. You understand? But what I'm saying is, the Argentinian players, when you look at the comparison of the players around Ronaldo and Messi, the Argentinian players seems to be more affected with Messi on the pitch because they're just going to bring everything out and play for him. Meanwhile, he just said Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes that they don't like Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva is not going to go down the wing and get the ball in the box. Bernardo Silva is a touch and go player. Bruno, he is a player that he's going to create. He's not going to be the Kevin De Bruyne where he's going to be clean, but he's going to actually try every moment to create for Cristiano Ronaldo. But that's what the thing kind of lack in this Portugal team. There's a lack of creativity. At times, when you look into big tournaments with Portugal team, it's too much passive. Pass, sideways, backwards. They barely have players on that pitch that can bring the football and create for Ronaldo. But when you have wingers in the past, like João Felix or Leo, they're not going to go down and get the ball in the box. And that is what Ronaldo is good at this moment. If they can get and penetrate more ball in the box where Ronaldo can be at his best, or give him that slit that ball through the middle at times, he will finish. He's a clinical finisher. But for me, the Argentinian players at this moment offer more around Messi than the Portuguese players offer towards Ronaldo's strength. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not a Messi fan. I like to watch Ronaldo, if you ask me. But I'll just call a spade a spade.
Yeah. Bro, You have some people just touch you when they come on to Ronaldo. It's crazy. But the difference with Argentina, the players, as we say, willing to put in and willing to do the dirty works. Cause guess what? Everybody on the Argentina team knows that one superstar and a Lionel Messi, and they're willing to support and show Messi that respect and that love. And the Portugal team, you have Bernardo and also Bruno Fernandes. They are two players that want to make an impact. They don't willing to be a team player and put away them hate and put away them biasness, right? So, yeah, man.
So actually, the draw is about to begin.
The draw I start.
Yeah, so Canada coming out of the first spot.
Okay.
So Canada will be in Group D. Is it that? Group D or Group A? Oh, they're going to draw the group. Oh, Group B. Yeah. So Canadian team will be in Group B. Switch C. You getting it?
Eh?
You getting a draw?
No, I'm gonna see draw.
Mexico, Group A. Is that World Cup is gonna be a tough one, trust me. I would have loved to see a Portugal and a Argentina actually getting this World Cup. Some part in the lateral part of the stage.
You say that the final bite that it.
Yeah, man, I love to see the last dance, brother. I don't think the poor can actually buy tickets for that game if that possible. I think it's going to be fly.
FIFA would love that.
Yeah, of course. So I mean, I know you're kind of busy, but I haven't you touch anything on your Deutschland,
You what?
Germany.
They dust up, bro. Germany worthless, brother. Germany worthless, bro. G. They're not going to. They're not going to do nothing, bro.
Bro, FIFA only get the man off of the stage, man. The man come like a baby sitting a baby sit chump on the stage, man. Oh.
I don't know.
Bro, the man just get the man off of the stage by now, brother.
Chump on it to be about him, man.
Get the man off of the stage, bro.
Carry say, let's go, bro. I say, yo, boy, right, so. I see the group, brother, but nothing.
Nah, you go up on the FIFA website?
The FIFA website. It look like them block it in my country, car. They.
Sure about that?
Yeah, man.
It's a the FIFA draw company, TSN.
TSN. Nah, my app's not big.
Also globally and FIFA YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, they put on the YouTube channel.
You get it?
Me see it, but they block it.
Really?
Anyway, I turn on my TV. Spin my TV and I can't see go.
So Canada, US, Mexico out already in their group. What do you think would be the next big competitive name for those three teams? I would love to see a Morocco in US group. And I love to see that as well. And I love to see an African team in the US group. Also, I would love to see Erling Haaland coming up against the Mexican team. How they deal with that physicality up front. I probably would like to see the Canadian team versus like a Scotland. Yeah. Team that have a lot of characters about them. A team that not going to back down. Yeah, they're going to be guns out in that game. A Canada team versus Scotland. I'd like to see that as well. I want the US to avoid countries like Uzbekistan, Qatar. Actually, yeah, that's it. I want them to avoid those two teams. I don't want to get no really easy group. I want them to be in a group like, Morocco. Probably which other team would be available? Probably like a Paraguay, a South American team.
Yeah, bro, I'm find it.
You find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much talking, man. FIFA.
Yeah, the man them come like them a pet up Donald Trump on the stage like a babysitting thing. Get the man off of the stage long time, man.
Can't say let's go, reggae boy, stir at it. Shame like dog.
So the three man them.
There is some pumpkin seed, brother.
So your wife on the seat in there, brother.
Eh?
What may I say? Canada, Mexico, and US out already in the block. One team from part 2 you think will fall, you think will potentially fall in one of those groups from part 2.
I love to see Ecuador in a Canada group.
Ecuador.
Yeah.
I would love to see the Canadian team actually played against probably Korea Republic. That'd be a very good test for them. I love Canada really do good, but they're going to have to get a very good draw as well. So all right. So this is mine, right? Ryan, what station? Somebody asked the station. Ryan, what station you watch it on Canada?
NCSN, I'm watching it in Canada.
TSN.
TSN, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess somebody maybe they in Canada. All right, so my favorite probably would be Canada from part 2.
Why the thing take so long, brother?
Man, I'm off thought, brother. You know already, man.
Who is that guy?
Who?
What thought no?
I don't know, if you what the American journalism. Right now on my screen, Eric Wijnaldum, Stuart Holden, I say him, and Thierry Henry, and also what's his name?
Yeah, man, Canada. I do so much along for the Canada team, bro. I support Canada. I have to support my country, I have my Canadian jersey with my buy, you know.
What is that? With the Canada team?
The Canadian FA.
Me have them. Screen.
No, I tell you, say, the Canadian FA always send me email about the Canadian team, the women's team. Always give me update on what's going on in Canada football.
Yeah.
But get all media pass to go Canada game. But what happened is that every time Canada play, Jamaica play on that day there.
Say nah gonna work.
Nah gonna work, bro.
Nah gonna work. I know the man them jog out the draw, bro.
This is how the man them do it. TV thing, man. Everything America come in.
Jog out the draw.
So you know, say that draw you probably all.
I when that draw you got done, brother.
I'll check it still go on.
Joke, yeah, make. A joke. A joke, yeah, make.
How much you bet me?
Probably say after 2. Probably say that Joy probably done after 2. Yo, the man them go get them entertainment package out, everything, you know, bro. Big man thing. Yeah, but Ryan, come here, man, and boom. Yo, all right. So part 2. So we have Croatia in a part 2. We have Morocco, Colombia, Uruguay, Switzerland, Japan, Senegal. There must be a dark horse in this pot. You know, we see Morocco with them run last cycle. Them got a semifinal. Croatia as well. Japan didn't really do so well. Ecuador, I think they're in the group of Qatar. I mean, which team you see really can punch, you know, in part 2? Because I think, you know, this Morocco team, if they can actually play to their potential and, you know, hit the ceilings, I think they can, you know, cause a lot of problem. But the Ecuador team, this is their golden generation, this Ecuador team. I see this Ecuador team actually do a lot better than last cycle, than the group they were in last cycle. I think they're in Group A with Qatar. But with the golden age of these players, you know, the Caicedo, arguably they said, look, one of the better number 8 out there, you know, probably in the top 5 at this moment. They have some players are coming through, you know, seeing a Capi at Arsenal, you know, Kendry Paez in the French Liga. So, you know, they have some very good players and players, you know, making a step up from the last cycle, getting better contract. I think they have like Preciado, you know, playing in Czech Republic now. So they have quite a few player. Ordonez, I think he should be playing in the Belgian Pro League. So I believe this Ecuador team in part 2 and also can't take away nothing from Colombia. Yeah, you have to give a lot of respect on these America's team in this region, you know, when it comes on to this World Cup. You can't write them off. You have to involve them. You know, the Uruguay team as well, you know, they're going to fight, but not much aesthetic players in their team that going to dance with the football, but it's more down to hard work, defense, sit tight. But I feel like this Croatia team, I'm not sure if they can be able to manage this World Cup. I think a lot of their players, even though they have young players coming through, but the players that they're depending on is at that age at this moment that you don't know what you're going to get from them. Switzerland. I know much about Switzerland, you know. I don't know how they're going to cope, but I can't see the Switzerland team do much. But if you ask me, there's what? Two African team in part 2. And if you ask me, maybe the Senegal team is a very good team, but they yet to really show that in, you know, at this stage in the World Cup.
Senegal.
Yeah, good team. I think
a lot of injury hit Senegal and the African team, them going to strive in these weather too, man. They like the heat.
Yeah, like it. But
I think Senegal with Mane will be back, hopefully. I think Senegal have a really good chance.
Yeah.
I think Senegal have a chance. As we say, Ecuador have a good chance. For me, in a pot, I don't see Croatia. I don't see Croatia doing what Croatia has been doing in the last 2 World Cup. I think that time has passed. I think the legs of the Croatian team is not that. I think they're in a rebuild process. But with them experience, you can't underestimate them. But as we say, I think Morocco, Senegal, and Ecuador, you see them 3 teams there in a part 2, I think they have a great opportunity to even make it out of the group. And don't forget, say, the best 3rd place team out of the group come out of this. This is what make this World Cup. Everybody have an actual chance to make it to the round of 13, the round of 32. So it's not a round of 16, it's a round of 32, where the best third place team will actually come out of the group. So everything, there is nothing going to leave behind in this World Cup. I think this is going to be the best World Cup based on the football. When you talk about the entertainment and all of that, United States knowing for that. But on the field, a lot of people will not be disappointed with the performance in the World Cup. With the best third place team coming out, everybody have something to play for. Everybody have something really good to do in the football thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I see the Morocco team, the Colombia, Senegal, having a very good shot. Ecuador. I just look at something with the Switzerland team. I see Spain is the last team that beat them in the UEFA Nations League in League A. That's what November the 18th, 2024. So Switzerland team seems like a very decent team. So let's see what they can do from part two. Even though I know the teams in that region do very well at times. But Austria, they played very well in their qualify, and Ragnick as well. Australia can't see them really do much. So it's all about, we can agree on the same thing. The Croatia team, I think they pass their best with their name brand players. It's a miss and hit at this moment for them. You don't know what you're going to get, from their veteran players. This World Cup is going to be all about, pace, energy, how long you can, play it in the heat, the intensity, or you can keep up that, solid in the back line as well. So I think those teams that I call, is going to be a very good team, to get out of their group and actually go to the next stage. So Ryan, part 3, with Erling Haaland, Norway and Panamanian, your boy Egyptian King Mo Salah, Algeria, Scotland, Paraguay, Tunisia, Ivory Coast, Uzbekistan, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. I think a lot of teams in part 1 and part 2 are looking at those teams of, listen,
easy team.
Yeah. Not say just easy, but they're more favorite to get 3 points from. Yeah.
And when you look from part 3 and part 4, you realize the strength and the weakness of the team them start to
deteriorate.
Fall down.
Yeah.
But what can we expect from Norway, Erling Haaland team? They're on the rise.
Yeah.
They have a good team. They have quality in that team. And one thing that team do not short of scoring goal, Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
And do you know that they have a good midfielder that play for Arsenal, the captain of Arsenal, Odegaard, playing in that midfield, stringing these ball, give Erling Haaland. So they have a mixture of youths and blend with a lot of experience with that team. But Egypt didn't perform well in the last World Cup. Mohamed Salah went missing. This is a second opportunity, to play in the World Cup for Mohamed Salah. I'm not expecting a lot from Egypt.
Yeah.
Scotland, Qatar, oh my God, like these teams just not that great. You know what I mean? But one thing we know, football is all about playing on the pitch. It's not about name, it's about, system. Or can you get the best out of the player that you have? And oftentimes in the World Cup, these teams in part 3 and part 4, we look down on them. But these are the teams that always surprise some of the big team. If you check it, the last World Cup after 2026, you have after 2024 and 2014 World Cup, Germany struggle to get out of them group. And, South Korea, these are the teams that give Germany problem. So I'm telling you that these teams, trust me, they're going to make it difficult for the team in part 3 and part 4. In part 2 and part 1. But to be honest, bro, you see, from part 3, part 4, the team that I'm really looking forward to see, bro, and and stuff is definitely Ghana. Yeah. I like the African star, man. Right?
Yeah.
They have a lot of good Premier League players on their team. And, you know, I think they always show what they have to offer in the World Cup. But, you know, but for me, I think the surprise team out of all the team
Patry.
in part one and in part two, I think Morocco is the team, bro.
Morocco.
Yes, man. I think Morocco going to be a really good team in this World Cup.
Yeah.
Winning that under 20 World Cup, I think Morocco will continue to improve on what they are accomplished in the last World Cup. Right? But Morocco going to be a really good team.
And actually, they have the African Cup is coming up. I think that's going to do well for these African teams.
African team. So they're going to have more time than everybody can play in January. I think how long the competition going to last for about a month.
Probably about a month or so.
So these are extra game in the new year. Because we're a World Cup like 6 months away from the World Cup.
Yeah.
So we are 6 months away from the World Cup. So the African team will have a lot of time together, a lot of chemistry. The further they can get into the competition is more. So that's why it is so important for the African Cup of Nation to see where the team that win the African Cup of Nation, you're going to see where they're at this moment, coming up for the 2026 World Cup.
Yeah, and you know, with Morocco hosting the African Cup as well, you know, they're going to be the outright favorite to win that tournament. So yeah, I agree with you that Morocco is that team that going to bring a lot of surprise. You know, still can't underplay the Uruguayan team, but Patry, I think the Algeria team, yes, they tend to, you know, feel at times when it comes down to the World Cup, but they kind of a little bit struggle in their qualifiers as well. If their players can really play up to speed and really, you know, play to their ceiling, they can get, you know, results from games, difficult games. The Scottish team, I think this Scotland team, they have everything except like that out and out winger. I don't think they have that winger that can be very fierce and take on the opponent. Yeah, they have art, they have character, they never say die. You know, they play together as a family. But when you talk about that X factor, someone that's very good 1v1, you know, when it really the transition game, defending the, you know, hitting the team and the counter, I'm not seeing anyone in the Scotland team that can be the X factor. You know, the Paraguayan team actually, you know, a very good team, young team, you know, but more youngsters and experience. You know, they're going to come very heavy as well.
You're conducting the final draw.
The Tunisia, you know, Tunisia, this is a weaker Tunisian team than previous that I saw, you know, in other World Cup. Ivory Coast, look, they are the favorite. They are one of the favorite to win the African Cup. You know, again, so they have some good players as well. Uzbekistan, you know, they're just going to be everybody be in that group. Yeah, they're just going to just give up their 3 point. I can't see them get much. Qatar, will they be better than last, you know, World Cup? I don't see that. Saudi Arabia, yeah, you know, did very well versus Argentina in that first game. Can they repeat, you know, a few of those performances, you know, at this big stage? The Bafana, South Africa, leave out a lot of big names in their African Cup squad. So, not seeing them really.
No Nigeria, bro. Not surprised. That depressing, bro.
Yeah, no Nigeria. So, the more we go into part 3 and part 4, the quality is not there. Jordan in part 4, you know, Cape Verde in part 4, Ghana, Curacao, Haiti, New Zealand, Italy, Northern Ireland, and those teams. Bosnia, Wales, Ukraine, Sweden, Poland, Albania, Turkey, Romania, Slovakia, Kosovo. I mean, the quality. I mean, Ryan, I want to ask you a question as well, because this is serious, bro. Italy, I mean, I would love to hear, you know, a few fans in the comment section if he's an Italian fan. what the hell is going on with this Italian team? Like,
man, Italian football has been struggling, bro.
I don't understand, bro. Like, growing up, you can remember some big name Italian players. But if I ask a question, which player in this team is an outright big global name in this Italian team? Nobody can really name at least two.
Kaiser.
I mean, come on, Ryan. Kaiser can't even start in a Liverpool team.
He's a big name, bro.
Yeah, but Kaiser, he can't even start in Liverpool.
Bro, like how Italy get from bad to worse. What the Italian man them? Alla Madrid. What go on? Cause he's an Italian supporter, you know. Like,
I don't know, man. One thing we can say though, the Italian league one time been known to play homegrown talent, develop homegrown talent. Have very good youth teams in World Cup as well. Play a lot of Italian nationalities in the Serie A. But this is one thing that Gennaro Gattuso been saying. The Italian league 20 years ago, foreign players used to be like in between 30 and 45% of foreign players that play in the Serie A. Now, it's over 50. It's actually in the 60s at this moment. The amount of foreign players. So I don't know if that doing a lot of damage to the Italian national team, or they're just not producing good players anymore.
They're just not, like, people going to find an excuse, because, to be honest, bro, let's be honest, bro, people will find a lot of excuse about homegrown talent, bro. If the homegrown talent now show the capability to play at this level, they're going to struggle, bro. Like, look at the look at the English Premier League. Probably about 70% of foreign are playing night. Do you see England are doing well? They're still producing good players to compete. England has been performed very well recently in the last 3 World Cup. So that look thing, people will find excuse and all of them stuff that why the national team not doing well. And sometimes the national team just, this is football. Today is for you and tomorrow for another person.
Yeah, but
you're just not going to get out there because you have name, bro. You have to play. And they have good players. But Italy win, just recently Italy win the Euro.
Euros, yeah.
But after the Euro, them not qualify.
I think the last World Cup they went to was in Brazil.
Yeah, so it's all about, man, it's really good, man.
I just think that, all right, look at that Italian team that won the Euros at Wembley Stadium. The Insigne, I think that player was so critical in that Italian system. Yeah? But the last Italian team that I can really remember, I love to watch, it was the 2012 Euros when they went to final with Spain, I think, with that team at Balotelli. So that was a very good Italian team. But others from that, bro, I can't even name this Italian squad. A lot of these players are just garbage. And I think that the Italian are old. They are not really producing a lot of coaches, because it used to be a lot of Italian coach in Italy. Now that has been, moving to a different level where a lot of foreigners are taking up those jobs, just like England. But there's just has to be something with the quality that they might produce, and it's just not good enough to play consistent level at the highest level of qualify for a World Cup. I can't imagine a team like Italy won 4 World Cup and struggled over the years to make it out of probably one of the easiest confederation you can ever name, probably UEFA. Easy. Yeah, Italy should be qualified.
Yeah. Quick question, just a little bit different. Because I'm watching the draw and United States are bring out all of them big superstars in different sports and stuff.
Yeah.
Ray Ferdinand joined the panel and said, full time now, no disrespect, but full time now the United States must stop call it football. Stop call it soccer. It is football. We know it as. You think at any given time in the future the United States will remove that and stop call it soccer and call it football? You live in
No,
the United States. You will think that change will ever made?
it's going to be very difficult. I think they just want to be different from everyone. When it comes on to sport, look at how their sporting system set up. From college to become a professional. So I just think it's going to be different. It's going to take a drastic move to remove soccer to put football. But when you look at in America, what game is probably the outright biggest sporting event is the Super Bowl, and it is the National Football League. So I don't know if they're going to move it away from soccer to football, and what would that do, and what impact that would make on the NFL sporting body of football is MLS and football is NFL. So it's going to be hard for me to say one day yet, because a lot of times over the last couple of years, they try to get some legislation laws to remove the non-promotion and relegation system, and they're just getting pushbacks after pushbacks. So American, they just want to be different from everything, and they just want to see their sporting event as it's just the best. It's just going to be. I can't see soccer removed from their sporting body at this moment to me to name football. I can't see it, man. It's just
It's weird, man. But that's I wonder if they call it soccer in Canada.
You tell me, is it so?
I'm not sure. I think a soccer they call it in Canada. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's not.
But it's yeah, that was a bold statement by Ray Ferdinand. I like it.
Yeah, I like it as well.
Yeah, you have to make them know that, yo, come on, man, that shit need to be changed, man. Yeah, but yeah, I agree with Ray Ferdinand, but the United States, they're tough. They want to be different, as we say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just want to be different and seen as the best in the world. Because when I look at the World Series, like it's just teams in the US play in the MLB, and they call it the World Series. So they just try to be on top of the world at all time, which they just can't in football. They can dominate the basketball, they can dominate NFL and baseball, but football, you're not going to do that. I think them have bigger fish for fry in different sporting event. Yeah.
Let's see how that one work out. Let's see how that one work out. But look like the jaw go kick off the right way now,
Like the man them a drag out the jaw. See, man them a say, NFL too powerful. That's where the money is at, man.
It powerful and soccer over the United States.
Yeah, man, Ryan, nobody know. Yo, me remember. All right, me I give you a joke. Me remember when I just forward in the US, right? And I watch Alva Spole and I forward in the league, bro. The base salary or the minimum wage salary used to be around 40,000 per year for a MLS homegrown player or a player that's coming out of college. Used to be 40 grand per year. And look at how much NFL players making coming out of college. Man, I make 300, 400 grand just to come out of college. So the comparison, like the financial backing from NFL to the Major League Soccer, bro, it's way far, chalk to cheese. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's.
Because I couldn't believe that some of the biggest stadium in the world is NFL. College too.
And the college, yeah. The Michigan Stadium is huge as well.
Big stadium, man.
Yeah, I think UCLA have a very good stadium as well. I think Tennessee's, bro, there's some massive college stadiums. That's why the US, they can host any football event without any infrastructure for build or anything like that, because the college they can train on that. The AFL's team stadiums, they can play games inside of those as well, and they can train at the MLS stadium. So there's a lot of infrastructure.
Brazil. Yeah, that Brazil are the only team to win, to play in every single World Cup. Bro, me I see the group, brother. My heart just start paying me more, brother, when I see Jamaica flag come up, bro. Sure. Germans. 4-time champion. Group E.
How much you believe in Nagelsmann?
Good coach, but he's not the right fit for the German national team. I think Germany shot a good quality defender and midfielder. Yeah. Striker pool is not that
bad.
Not that bad, but the midfield and I think with defense is just Herbert, man.
And that used to be
versatility. Yeah, that was them solid base.
Yeah, bread and butter for German football, built from solid defensive unit.
Belgium, so them call Belgium the Red Devil.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What kind of stupid name that Belgium take, man?
I mean, look, I'll be surprised if this Netherlands team do very well at this World Cup. I don't believe in Ronald Koeman.
Ronald Koeman.
Yeah, I don't believe in
I think even the Dutch, the Spain, like the biggest problem with the Netherlands team, they are good. Like they usually create a lot of good wingers and striker, but
not anymore. Yeah,
they are something, man. But Gakpo, Frimpong, they are good player.
Yeah, but I just think maybe the world is moving away from that total football. Too much pass. They need to be a little bit more direct and do what they want to do as quick as possible. Football not playing like that anymore. Just pass, and it's slow, bro. Let's see.
Yeah, Argentina got not jet.
Boy, would that be? You imagine Messi win a World Cup, yeah? If the catastrophe would happen in America.
Boy, them that crash out. Ronaldo man, them hear them, so the man them defensive. No, brother. And you see all of the big man them there. I'm gonna see our president my cricket.
Jamaica, are we here on a bush apart today, man?
Oh, it's a bush there.
Are we here on a part today, brother, man?
You can't get them top seat, brother.
We are safe when the thing reach on a part 4 and them draw our side. I say where camera go.
Yeah, see. Let probably go into the speed and the president. Are you going to see Manning's man, the manager for the team?
Boy, the World Cup is going to be a marathon, you know.
Everybody has show them top coach, brother. And guess who we are going to show? A PE teacher. PE teacher, the man them. Look on them top quality coach. Everybody have put them camera with them team. Ika Casillas, my goalkeeper, my legend. Best goalkeeper of all time.
Come on. So, as a goalkeeper, where you put Casillas up there?
I think Ika Casillas underrated, bro. The man they come out from the Alamajed system for them 18, the man play first team football, you know, bro.
You put him out, but he has to be up there among some of the greats of even that generation of where Spain won the 08 Euros, World Cup, and Euros again. You know, so he's very successful at the international level. So I think.
Where Ray Ferdinand, man, must say, keep it professional. We say Bob Marley, Danny Jed. Part 2, yo Jamaica. Roll out the Croatia. Yo, bro, we should have did it, you know, bro, G.
Ryan, man, me no want to think about it, bro.
Bro, we should have did it, bro. Big global stage, brother. Big global stage, brother. We have to go play playoff, bro, G. We should have did it, bro.
PTSD, I said, I made it right now, brother. Mental shockwave run through the national stadium. Danny Jet, big up yourself. Mental shockwave for your birthday. Are you earth strong? Ryan, I was watching a documentary. I think it was 3 nights ago, right?
Yeah.
Watching about the Japan, how they build youngsters. And I'm saying, bro, they're not going to stop produce good players that are going to be in Europe top leagues. That national country, Japan, they're going to be at least in our face competing at the highest level year after year, cycle after cycle. Because we are see they spend the money, you know, the mechanism that they use around their development, the infrastructure, you know, how they house their players as well. I mean, they have the funds, them have the backing, can do it, but bro, Japan has been producing some very good players that, you know, can play at a very high level in Europe, so they can forever compete at this level. You know, the Japan team was very good in Qatar as well. All right, I say the nitty-gritty start now.
Yo, dog.
You think they're going to show the Reggae Boys video when it comes on to platform?
Yeah, man, I think so.
But I'm gonna show them. Man, I'm curious about boss out with. Alright, part 2. So I can go on, you know. Yeah, so the big guns them a call. Wow. 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 What? Damn, bro. I can't believe woman just here a while ago.
Come on, Canada. Oh, Canada. Group start off well. Switzerland, not a bad team, bro.
I mean, Switzerland going to be a tough team for Canada. What I've seen in previous fixtures. It's going to be tough, man. Woo-hoo. So what me can say, Morocco I come for revenge, because the Brazilian youth 17 knock out Morocco out of the World Cup, The youth World Cup. So let's see how that one they gonna work. Morocco come with blood in them eye back again. Ah, come on, man. This is like what? They got them in like what 2006 World Cup? Ah.
The America Brazil game they got tough, brother.
Yeah, man. Man, them give US a big garbage team. Ah. Hmm. Hmm.
Let's go, Uruguay. Luis Suarez retire from football. You gotta have the man himself leading the line. Nunes. You think all of them things are fixed?
Money, whole heap of money at stake, so I'm not surprised.
You think so?
Whole heap of money at stake, so I'm not surprised.
We're gonna see our big coach Rudolph Speed and whole management staff, Body I show them manager. I'm also we offer to the world. That game that go bad. Senegal, France. That's gonna be bad. That's gonna be huge, bro.
It's going to be a very good game. Very good game that.
France versus France. You call that France versus France.
That's going to be a very good game, bro.
Only a big match in a World Cup, brother.
But you see the Morocco and Brazil still, that's going to be a hell of a game. Austria.
Colombia. Remember the Rodriguez team there, 2014 quarterfinal.
So either England, Colombia, like what we see in the World Cup with you. Croatia. Right. Colombia, Portugal. That's going to be a good game.
England, now the two of them go semi-final, what they did?
Think so.
They beat England 2018, semi-final. Yeah.
Wow. So halfway the draw, Ryan. You know, some big games. Portugal, Colombia, the France, Senegal, Brazil, Morocco. The Canada Switzerland game going to be a very good game as well. What do you think about the group so far? You know, which group you think shaping up to be, can be a group of death?
The France Senegal group there.
Yeah.
Are gonna be really good. I think Brazil, Morocco, that's gonna be a really good game. That could be a group of death. England and Croatia could be a group of death too. Them three group there for me, I think really have it right now.
Yeah. I will agree. I say the last group, I think England group with Croatia, the France group, the Brazil group, and if the group where Portugal and Colombia is at, if they probably can get another big team there, which can be sticky.
Yeah.
But the group with France and Senegal, that's going to be a very good group. I think there'll be another big team will drop in that group. I think as much as this Scotland team kind of limit, with certain qualities, I think there won't be much team from Part 1 will want to play this Scotland team because they will fly high and momentum.
So why England dropping another Scotland group there?
God, man, that more see, man.
Rivalry.
Yeah, man, that more see, man.
England, Scotland.
No, but I think it can't happen again because you can't have.
No, they said only in Europe.
You can't have 3 European teams in one group. I think it's only 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Croatia are in that. So there's no England, Scotland.
Yeah.
Scotland. I would have loved to see Scotland probably far around Canada group. That'd be good. Ease note that group there. But Sharkman versus Sharkman, Korea versus Mexico. What do you think about that game?
Eh?
The Korea, Mexico, Sharkman versus Sharkman.
I'm not looking forward for that group, man. Nothing about it, man.
I mean, all right, quick question. Which team you think will challenge Group D from Part 3? We need America to get a big guns,
American has been flying under the radar,
I want them to get Norway.
Norway?
Yes.
South Africa?
South Africa?
Oh, Africa. South Africa, the first time they have been in the World Cup since 2010. Mexico.
Boy, Mexico shaping up to get in a good group.
Mexico. And I tell you, Mexico come out of the group, man.
But I think Mexico and South Africa, I think, was in that group, if I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they were in that group in 2010.
Yeah.
Mexico City.
Qatar.
Wow.
Canada. What?
All right. So yeah. So I was right. So 2010, Uruguay, Mexico, South
Yo,
and France was in that group.
Canada get a group there. Canada gone, brother. Jesse Marshall gonna laugh off for the United States. Imagine if Canada, if Mexico, USA no make it out of that group there. Brazil will play Paraguay.
Wow.
Brazil get a good group.
You know what is it? Yeah, I don't think Brazil want to see Paraguay. I doubt it. Highly doubt Brazil will want to see a Paraguay. Brazil would have probably tried their best to avoid a South American team.
So how USA get that team there?
Where reach?
You know, say the man them forget Canada, the man them give Paraguay, USA for be the first game in the World Cup, and them I say 2 teams from cannot be in the group. They take it from Brazil.
Oh yeah. 2 South American team.
So USA, oh God, brother.
No, but hey, listen, Ryan. This don't underestimate the Paraguayan team.
USA get lucky, bro.
No, man, I'm not taking nothing away from the Paraguay game, the brother. Paraguay team, Cote d'Ivoire.
German.
Wow. Wow. Aaron Judge, shake up the ball, man. Tunisia.
Netherlands, Japan. Oh, the Netherlands come out of that group there, man.
That's a good group. So Brazil has struggled to get our opponent. Brazil probably get a Panamanian team. Don't be surprised. Why, man? Wow. Ooh. Wow. Wow.
That Scotland,
Wow.
that group gonna be.
Wow.
Bro, you see the man who set up this for the United States come out of the group, bro.
Wow.
Trust me, USA get. Don't surprise USA get another easy team.
Wow. Brazil. Wow.
Can Algeria, can another team surprise? Yo, how close France there to Senegal? Can them speak the said language, right?
Yeah, them speak French. I don't know. Far. Thing. Uzbekistan. Wow. Yes, Ronaldo get a hat-trick ball.
Panama coach there. Panama coach, a good coach, you know. Spain him come from.
Yes, I think Spain and Denmark I think.
Wow. Panama they in a tough group, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one for Panama.
Erling Haaland.
That's a good setup right there for France.
Who this? Colletore. Yeah. Collatore. Yeah. Collatore. Yeah.
I think since I was watching the Premier League, I think I can put Yaya in probably the top 3 best midfielder I've ever seen. Complete midfielder, to be honest. You know, he can just change the game in any moment. He can pick up the pace at any given. You're talking about dribble, you're talking about pass, free kick, the long range shot, the finish shot. I mean, look, Stevie G is a complete midfielder, but Yaya, man, Yaya is a different beast. Yaya Toure is a different beast when it comes down to Prem legend.
Part 4, brother, Jamaica. We'll save them and show it, bro. The hard man thing. Jano style.
Why? Yeah, I mean. Part 4, I see what I go on now.
Ghana. Let me see. Curacao. Jesus Christ, that we for they say that, bro, G. Yo. Man, they want to show Curacao a banging goal, brother. 80. Yo, dog. Who that? New Zealand. Where Jamaica there?
Yes, the man them show we.
Playoff. Playoff, brother. Playoff, bro, G. Man, them not even give you a highlight, brother. Nothing.
You know, so we get the highlight, brother.
No, sir, I'm see Jamaica.
Curacao boss out with, brother. You know, see the finish shot.
That's not a highlight. We want to see our players, them, brother.
From a losing team, Ryan. What more you want?
Brother, the man in the show, we. Yes, man. Yard man thing.
Yeah.
Man, them just show you a little clip, brother. Yo, bro, G. Yo, dog.
What more you want, Ryan?
Man, them show Bailey, brother. Look, man, tell you, dog. That hurt, bro. 6 team left.
But do you think we deserve a highlights package? No. We don't deserve it. We have to go qualify if we deserve that. Oh God, man.
Could it be love? Yeah, we be love.
So Ryan, which group you think? Which group you think? It'll be alright for the Reggae boys. We make it to the World Cup. How would I take? Let me see what I want to do.
My name say. When you say Steve McLaren mash up the team and go left way. I wonder if him still go there. I wonder if McLaren are still there. How would them go show as coach? The PE teacher? Whew. 80 can get a big spot. What's the Asian coach him? Haiti gone in a group of Brazil there. Haiti are going to play Brazil. The Asian team. Tough group. Them getting up.
Tough group.
Tough group. That means Haiti are going to play Scotland first game.
Don't be surprised still.
Curacao there.
Bro, a joke thing this, bro.
Group. Oh, Curacao are going to play Haiti. Curacao are going to play. I go play Germany for them first match. Germany are going to smash up them now.
I would love the Reggae boys in the group where Belgium there.
Yeah?
No, but they have no African team already in that group there. So probably Spain. Probably Spain group would have been more favorable for the Reggae boys because there's no African team. Yeah, so
I'm going in France. France. Oh, God.
Yo, you know, so this stress to watch still. Me are struggling, brother. Yeah, man, me are struggling, man. I struggle, brother. I struggle bad. Struggle bad for watch this, brother. Struggle bad for watch this, bro. Struggle bad for watch this, bro.
So USA get easy group, brother. USA get to it, bro.
Boy, Ryan, you can imagine them that do not in that group, eh?
USA come out, Panama come out. USA, Canada come out, Mexico come out. So you can see all the Concacaf team, the big team, they want to host the World Cup, going to go through the next round.
On paper. Let's put it like that. On paper.
Where's the Jamaica versus Argentina? Hey. Jeez. That's gonna give you a look of joy. Jamaica up against a great Lionel Messi again. Marian Gardner did have to take rundown selfie.
When you think a Jamaican could have get a ticket for Ghana match? Oh, boy. Struggle is real.
Jordan.
Struggle is real, bro. So you say Cristiano Ronaldo for Jamaica?
Argentina go out of the group there.
Boy,
Cristiano Ronaldo. Colombia.
Messi look like he can score on 5 goals in a group stage. Ronaldo can get some chick.
Eh?
Reggae boys. It's a reggae boys Portugal. I say that shape up for looking at boy.
In there with them, man. Put. See there. So if we win, we play Portugal. We play Portugal if we win our thing, brother. Portugal now first game. Group K with it.
McLaren, how are you doing to it?
Colombia.
Group
K, bro, G.
You say Uzbekistan beat the stick?
So Portugal, so Ronaldo try to build up him numbers in the World Cup now. Score some goal for Jamaica and think him that's the number 1 player in the world.
Bro.
Portugal, Jamaica first game.
Bro, Jano, dog. So hold on, them showing a delegation from the Reggae Boy team?
No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, we have to play Congo. Then we have play the final. Group L, boy, the England group there. Hello, Carla. Welcome to the show.
Hello, I received your resume.
Say man them could show speed. A man said 12 love for Portugal and Jamaica. We have to find green on the yard. Yo, this stress, dog. Yo, this stress, bro. Big man thing, this stress, bro. I don't know if we can watch this, the boy, bro. This stress, dog. I lock off that TV, brother. This stress. This stress, bro. Jaja, bro. So, I mean, yo, bro, this.
Don't know, left with nothing, bro. How we are play? Portugal now first match.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ. Yo, we can beat Portugal. Believe no, man. Brother, Ronaldo and him look a fanboy them. I want him to know, brother. Come on, bro. Ronaldo and him look a fanboy them and nobody, bro. Can beat Ronaldo and him fanboy them. What them say? Lionel Messi get a good group? Ah, man, that's a hard group Argentina get, bro.
You know what I say? All three, I think Brazil group are the group of death. Can I say that though?
Nah, sir. Nah, sir.
Waiting, group I, the France, Senegal, Norway.
No, bro. No group of death, no did it, bro.
Bro, I mean,
no group of death, no did it, bro. G. America get with big time, brother. America get with. Bro, but baseball, no in Jamaica. Playing against a big team like Portugal. We can't beat Portugal, man. Send Cristiano Ronaldo home.
bro.
Jamaica can beat Portugal, brother.
It's very difficult. So, bro. So, if we're gonna do,
Bring up the group them now. We have a discussion about the group them.
that's right.
We can find a picture of the group them. Tomorrow Excelsior JC. That's going to be a cracky one.
You get the group?
No, I'm going to try to look at a picture.
May I send it one?
We can get a picture of the C group there.
May I send it? Look at your phone. Just upload it.
Alright. Group them. Group. Yeah, bro, like, so you say, Jamaica, Portugal, what more we can ask for?
Alright, so we have Portugal, Colombia, and Uzbekistan. Potentially, if we go on to beat this DR Congo team. We should look to manage Uzbekistan team. That's the game we should target if we're going to get anything from this group stage if we're going to go on to qualify, Ryan, to be honest. But it's going to be tough, man, because this Colombia team, bro.
I think we have a chance to beat Portugal. May I be honest, bro? Portugal is not all that.
Looking at this and where you want to start from? The Reggae Boy group or Group A?
Eh?
Group A you start from?
Well, let me try to bring up this thing.
Oh.
With the picture there. I know the picture now upload. Go on top. You
want a different one?
Yeah, me nah. Bring it up. Share it by your screen. You have your laptop?
Yeah.
Share it by your screen. Big up to everybody down in the comment section. People, stop what you're doing and smash the like button, people. Come on, people. Stop what you're doing and smash the like button. Ryan, how are we going to beat Portugal? Bro, Jamaica is a big team giant, brother. I want to know, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo and him look a fanboy of them, brother. I have to put them on sword, brother. And so when Messi deal with Jamaica, bro, believe, bro, why we can't beat Portugal? Eh? Portugal there for the taking, bro. Like, it's like taking candy from a little baby facing Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo. Fanboy them. You know? Can't take no team no joke, brother. You know what I mean? We say, we can't beat them. Watch out, the man them can't believe say the man them a joke thing on the depend, brother. He said Jamaica not going to the World Cup. He said, give me a lot of number then now. Give me a lot of number since you know all of that. Tell me the lot of number, brother. Ryan, stop it. Bro, why we can't beat Portugal? Answer the question. All of the money we don't say, yo, it can't happen. Why Jamaica can't beat Portugal? That may I ask you. Just give me a good reason why. What? The football around. This is football, bro. This is why we play the game, bro. See it here? This is why we play the game named football, bro. The ball game round, brother. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. What want to say? It can't wreck. Eh? We can't beat Portugal. Come on, bro. Confident, bro. Carla, welcome to the show.
Big up, Ryan. Yeah, you know, we really want to ask. Because in my community, see? And when we go by, in my parish. Everybody has a right to have Jamaica. Someone know which team Jamaica can beat. Because everybody has right, every team Jamaica go amongst, people say I go beat Jamaica. Then know Trinidad do this, then know that team do that. Someone know which team Jamaica can beat. Then also beat down the youth them Virgin. Virgin, when you're down, you know, and your own have to build you up, you know. See? Because when you're down, Ryan, your mother and them people around you try to build you up and cheer you up. Don't.
Yeah.
And try to
uplift you.
Virgin, the Reggae Boy, them down. How we have to bring out the man, them brother? They mix up a mistake. We can't write them on the general. We still have to help them and build them, Virgin. We still have to help uplift the man them. People write off the man them like, alright, the way the people write off the man them, people have it in their head to the Reggae Boy, them lose a stay down. People are attack for the man them.
And that may try to show the people them say, yo, this is football, anything can happen, bro. Because right now, Cristiano Ronaldo man them taking.
Remember what you said. Ryan, remember what you said. Hold on. Remember said in 2 matches, you know, can go right down to penalty shootout, you know. I mean a penalty shootout, Ryan, what can go? Anybody not can win.
Yeah.
I'm here Danny Jed see a team. I'm see it a play out that way. Big up to Danny Jed. Yo, the people them want Jamaica World Cup. You see Bob Marley people them there and them are represent. Jamaica a big brand. Them want, yo, on a big man level. Jamaica brand bigger than Mexico brand, bigger than US brand, and bigger than Canada brand.
You think so?
Big man thing. I think that, Ryan. You don't know that. No, alright. You know so enough people don't even like America. Big man thing. All people are dead. All them own. But a big man thing, no fancy America. You know how much people love Jamaica, my youth, Ryan. Check it out, Virgin. Just check it out. Just run your little own survey. When you go around your place, just say, out of US and Jamaica, how should I rather? Or Canada, and see what people say, Ryan. Jamaica, a big brand, brother. And the people want with it. Man, that's what we want to beat, we don't beat on one another, brother. Just give the youth them a blind, my youth. We better them have to go to World Cup. We work better when we work against the wall. Virgin. Ryan, you don't know nobody way in your life when you grow up. Where you see, always try to do the things the hard way. Not your easy, then try to do it the hard way. Your own Jamaican people, you know. Whether on a trench store, anyway. You don't know, you never see nobody and it always work. Somebody time it work out. You don't know nobody. Where you see, the thing that if you do it so easy and never go way around so. And it works. Some most Jamaicans stay. And some most of them stay. I don't think easy, then try to do it the harder way. So, that Jamaica work better when them back against the wall.
Tell them again that.
Over foreign. Eh?
Tell them again.
Yes,
Tell them again.
Them are work better when them back against the wall. Them play better when they are foreign. So I shake them and them shake off enough grasses down my yard and I go foreign to deal with it. Ryan, big up, little more again. See?
Alright. So we have beat Portugal. We say we have beat Portugal. No,
we have to beat the little team at first.
Alright.
And then we have to beat the nether one. The nether what them said in here, Congo or what they want here. Yeah, then we have to beat them. And then when we got deal with Portugal and the rest of them, brother. Simple. But we just want to reach out. We are deal with them two little team at first. Because the little team them here. I'm to you. Greenwood, you have to turn up now. We're not going to beg you. The team there, if you want to turn up, you turn up. 98 style. Ryan, you see what next thing we have to tell you to? You see all of them tune there where you play.
Yeah.
Just park them tune there right now. Watch out. We want to rally back by the 98 tune. Rise up at the tune they are doing. Rise up, Ryan. I want them to rise up.
Alright.
Big up, see?
Big up, man. Big up. Yes, people. Big up to all of the people that must say we're going to beat Portugal down in the comment section. I will say L now. I will say W now. Put it now, man. So the R stand for the P stand for Portugal and the R stand for Reggae Boys. Tell me now. Believe no, man. I want to say World Cup landing. Talk to me now, man. I want to say World Cup landing. I want them to know. I go like say football no play upon the football pitch. I want them to know. Bro, let's get behind the thing right now, brother. Inject some life into the thing, bro. Serious thing, bro. We can't go around the thing, brother. Seriously, bro. Can't go around the thing, brother. Yeah, man. So, people, these are the pot and thing. So, I don't know what I want to say, you know. Talk to me, Nicardo.
Group A. Could see Mexico as a big favorite, in that group. With South Africa and Korea, Republic, both teams haven't shown really to me that in their region that they are a powerhouse, can do something in this World Cup. We see Korea Republic failing at the Asian Cup. We see South Africa punch above their weight, in the last African Cup as well. They did very well to qualify, but I think at home playing against in front of Azteca versus South Africa, they should do everything and get the 3 points. You understand? I think Mexico probably get the second worst group outside of US. I think Canada get the best group that have quality teams in it.
Yeah.
I think the Mexico is straightforward to me. 9 points. Me I try to remember the winner playoff D. I try to remember that as well. Which one of? Alright, so the winner playoff D is Denmark, North Macedonia, Czech Republic, and hold on. I'm going for Ireland.
Yeah, man. Canada come out of the group there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think USA. These are good team that USA should.
Yeah, so the three awesome.
Yeah, the three awesome is a possibility that they make it to the round of 13.
Yeah, probably. There's a possibility of they can make it to the quarterfinals.
Depend on the other side of the draw them get.
Depends on the bracket as well. You know,
Yeah.
so I mean, look, the 3 host nations can't ask for anything better than this.
Yeah.
If you ask me, can't ask for anything. Playoff A, you know, the playoff A for Canada, they will have either them have Italy, Netherlands, Wales, or Bosnia for playoff A. So that's going to be tricky as well with Canada. With Switzerland, I said it, I didn't know much with Switzerland coming into this tournament, but when I look back on their previous fixtures, they said that Spain is the last team that beat the Switzerland team. So they're on a run. They're on a very good run at this moment. So the Switzerland team, you know, they have a very good team. So, you know, Canada, man, is going to be very, very challenging. So if anyone should fail, it seems to be, you know, this Group B might be as well a Canadian team. So Italy is the favorite from the playoff A in Europe. So if Italy can go there, then it will make a lot more sense of, listen, the Canadian team get the worst impact of the group.
Depends on if Italy join.
Yeah, depends on if Italy join.
And the Switzerland team there, is it Shaka come from that team?
Yes, Saka,
Shaqiri.
Yeah, they have quite a few players. Sommer, I think the goalkeeper for Inter Milan, you know, Brice Mbolo. They have quite a few players. You know, they have quite a few players that's playing for that national team. So, listen, man, Group B is very good, but Group C though.
Group C.
Yeah.
Haiti, Morocco, Brazil, Scotland. Wow, this is gonna be a really good group, but Brazil should come out as favorite. But I think so in all of this, you're going to have the third place best team out of the group. So you can't know who's going to be the best third place as yet until football play and stuff. But I think this Morocco team going to give Brazil a really good test, and I'm going to look forward to see how this Brazil team react with Carlo Ancelotti and the whole team, because I think over the years, yes, Brazil haven't been performing, but I think Brazil coach never helped them neither by setting them up and to get the job done the right and proper way.
I mean, Brazil will have a lot of confidence. I heard, you know, past players came out and said in recent times that Romario said, listen, if Neymar is not in that squad, you know, there will be no show for the Brazilian team. You know, and I tend to be a little bit disappointed in his comments as well, because Brazil have some, you know, some good players, but not to the level of where we see Neymar punch when he was in his prime. You know, Rafinha is probably close to that, but if they can actually get a good squad together, then I can see the Brazil team, you know, challenge. But this is not the best we have seen over the last couple of years. Our cycles, you know, with this Brazil team, but they should get out of this group, but it won't be easy. If they can't get past the Scotland team, then they're going to be in problem. You know,
I agree with you.
Because you don't want to finish third. You don't want, you know, if you finish third, you're more likely going to get one of the hard teams in the next round.
That Scotland 80 game, they're going to be a really interested one, you know.
Scotland 80?
Yes, because I think 80 is a very good team. I think by now and then 80 should get in some more diaspora player into them team to make them team better. Yeah. And Scotland, you're not going to get much, but you know they have good quality player, but not moving the needle. But I think 80 could make a really good run in this World Cup, Bridget. Trust me.
I mean, look.
They have nothing to lose. They are under no pressure to come out of this group. Yeah.
So, if I look at this, bro, if I look at this group and look at the rest of the Concacaf teams, like where's Panama and where's Curacao? Panama is over England. Curacao is in Germany, Ecuador, bro. 80 will fancy themselves to be in this group. You understand?
Yeah.
Outside from the other two teams, Panama and Curacao, because as much as 80 kind of limit in terms of quality with Morocco and Scotland and where they play as player whatsoever, but 80 will back themselves to come up big against Morocco and Scotland. They will back themselves. So they will do anything to get past one of those teams.
Yeah. Let's see how that one they go. So Group B now, you know, you have the United States, the hosts, that probably play majority of them game. Bro, you don't know what you're gonna get from USA. That's the plain truth. But Paraguay is a very good team, you know, bro. I think they have been doing fantastic in qualify. They finished third, right? So I think they're going to be a team that going to really surprise a lot of people in the World Cup.
Yeah. So the playoff team that is in the bracket of Group D is the winner of C, which is Turkey, Romania, Slovakia. I think that is Kosovo. So Turkey have already beat the US in a friendly game in recent times. I think 2-0 or 2-1. They will more if they go to, which they are the favorite from this bracket in the UEFA playoff system. If they go through and advance into Group D, USA might be in problem because people tend to say, okay, this is more close to a very good Turkish team than back in the past. With this Paraguayan team, CONMEBOL team, young team, their manager is the ex-Costa Rican manager, went over and changed the whole dynamic of that setup. So they have a very good young setup. Players that are going to play with no fear. They're going to, they're going to drop the handbrake. They're not going to play a lot of defensive football. They look to punch the US and they're going to go toe-to-toe with them. They will have fans as well to back them. So if the US can get good result against Paraguay and Turkey go through in the UEFA playoff, then they will be in problem not to qualify for the next round, but to get a good draw into the next round.
Yeah. I think Canada will play them first game at home at BMO Field.
Yeah.
I just saw it come up a while ago on the TV. I think Canada will play them first game at BMO Field.
Italy?
Would I be Italy, would I be Qatar, would I be Switzerland? They're going to be have most of the crowd, so that's going to be a good thing for them. But my team, Germany, they're in Group E up against, Curacao that we know. Ivory Coast and Ecuador. Bro, to be honest, I feel like Ecuador attacked that group here,
Yeah.
Ecuador, for me, the Ivory Coast Ecuador game there going to be challenging for both teams, for Ecuador and Ivory Coast, because they are strong, they're fast, they're quick. I don't think Curacao and Germany can deal with the power of Ecuador and plus the African team. Ivory Coast known for big superstar across the world, but not producing another Yaya Toure, Didier Drogba. Ivory Coast kind of, under the radar a little bit. But for me, Germany are my team, but I don't think Germany have the capability to top this group. Things probably change 6 months time from now with Nagelsmann, but for me, my team, I think they are one of the runners-up. They did very well in the Copa America. I think that Ecuador team, this is the time for Ecuador to prove themselves.
Yeah.
And a lot of big up to all of the people in the comment section. Of course, Italian are enough in Canada. So if that Italy game playing at Toronto, BMO Field will be cooking with a lot of Italian. Because a lot of Italian there in Toronto. Big up yourself, my brother, Toronto Walker. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Big up to all of the people them. So people, here more want to do for me. More want the people them do me a favor. I want you guys to put your comment. So comment the flag where you watching this video right now. As we speak, where are you in the world? Just put the flag. I want to see where all my fans and the card I want to see that. So all of the people them, put your country flag where are you now in the world watching this? Not where you're from, but where in the world you're watching this live show from. Tell me, put your flag right there to tell me where in the world you're watching. I would love to know. Not where the country you born, but where you watching from now at this speaking time. You can from Netherlands, but you're in the United States at this moment. So tell me, Big up. Oh, big up to all of the Canadian them. You know what I mean? The United States. So tell me, where the England flag them there? Where the England flag? Where the France flag them there? Because you know we have people all over the world. Where are you in the world watching now? Go ahead, Nicardo.
Yeah, so we're discussing Group E, right? That's all right, right? The Germany, Curacao, Cote d'Ivoire, Ecuador. So I was saying earlier in the video that Ecuador, this is arguably one of the greatest sets of players that played at a very high level coming through their system. So they're looking to actually top this group because they were very good in their regions as well. Playing the World Cup qualifier, they came second. I think one of the presenter said, I think they lost the least games, alongside Argentina, over in CONMEBOL. So they're very good. Their midfield is solid. Caicedo is playing on top of his game, and I think defensive wise, they might be young, but they have a lot of experience. This Ecuador team been playing together for the last 5 years, so they have a few Copa America plus a World Cup under their belt. But the Africans, my big fear with Ivory Coast, there's no Didier Drogba. Yeah, they don't have that Didier Drogba.
Toure.
They don't have that player, in the number 9 position where they're going to be the X factor. And I think during their qualifier as well, their highest goal scorer, came from the midfield. I think it's Fofana, who's playing in the Saudi Pro League. So they don't have that number. And I think the player that Aston Villa signed from Nice, Gossan, I think he's from Ivory Coast as well. They have Pepe, they have Indingara, they have Kessie. They have a few players, but they don't have that killer that going to, when he get the chance. Like when Ghana make that big push, 2010 with Asamoah Gyan, someone that going to be the number 9 up front. I think that's really lacking. Yes, they would have won the AFCON the last time because they hosted it as well, but I can't see them go deep in this tournament. They might beat the Curacao team or so. I get one of the best third place, but there's not much I'm looking for around this Cote d'Ivoire team. But Germany, I don't know, man. Who is the star for Germany team? There's always the problem around Nagelsmann. Like, he's complicating the game too much. He's want to overcoach the players. Germany's been known for defensively sound team, and this team just looks shaky at the back. Every time when I watch them. I think I was watching a game, I remember if it was Slovakia or Slovenia, and every time on the team attack, they just seems like they're just breaking down this German team too easy. So this German team, man, they're a competition team, they're a tournament team, they know how to win tournament. But if you ask me, over the last couple of World Cup, they have done nothing really to prove that, listen, they can go on to win this World Cup. So I see Ecuador and Germany somewhere top or first or second, winning this group. Other than that, leave it up to Cote d'Ivoire and Curacao to fight out if they can get a best third place.
Yeah, Germany have been shitty for the last 2 World Cup and stuff, Bridget. Pussy clot youth, man. Yo, me tell you life. Come with a lot of ups and downs. My apology, people. Yeah. So yeah, Germany have been really terrible, right? But they have quality player, and by now, 6 months from now, Germany probably get it right. But for me, I see that this Ecuador team going through, my brother. Curacao, I think is gonna be too. The teams are too strong for Curacao. I am going to just leave it at that at this moment. But Group F, bro, because I know we have to finish the next 5 minutes. So, yeah, I wrap up 3 hours. Not go longer than that. Yeah. So, bro, Group F, bro. Just a quick snip, because we probably, when Jamaica qualify, we'll go through the group then, but just a quick thought and think. Or about 5 minutes or 4 minutes.
The Group F, which side? Oh, Group B. So that is Ukraine, Sweden, Poland, and Albania could slide in Group F. Netherlands was very impressive last World Cup. They showed a lot. That individual players, Gakpo, came to the party. So they have been known for like at least that player, is coming to the party, that unknown player. But they should get out of this group with Tunisia and Japan, and then I said Ukraine, Sweden, or Poland, or Albania. So teams like that they always beat, in their confederation as well in Europe. So I think they should go right favorite, and Japan, very disciplined team, organized. They should follow suit with Netherlands.
Yeah. Netherlands, boy. I want to see Van Dijk. He get a lot of critics from the Netherlands people, but I would love to see Virgil van Dijk, push him team. Not if him could win it. They have good player, but Netherlands just lack of goal scorer and wingers, brother. So I'm not really expecting from Netherlands. But Netherlands should easily walk and top this group. Japan always a good team that going to show their quality, but they just don't have enough talent to go to the another level there. So for me, Netherlands will top this group. Probably Japan coming in second. Japan always play some good type of football. So yeah. Group G now. We're at Belgium, the big top team, the Belgium. So that's gonna be very good. Egypt, who that?
New Zealand and Iran.
Iran.
Yeah.
Iran now is a team where they have good coach, but I don't think Iran have the talent in their team to get over the line. New Zealand. So these two teams in first and second should have come out of this group. I think Egypt should beat Iran and these things. But that's going to be a very interesting one. New Zealand is not that good. I watch New Zealand, them on New Caledonia, and it's terrible, man.
I think if you pick out all the African teams that's qualified, I think Egypt would get the more favorable group to get out. They will back themselves to get full 3 points versus New Zealand. Iran, they should get past Iran as well. So if they can do their work versus Iran and New Zealand, then they should go through to the next round. So this maybe is the last real World Cup at his peak. Mo Salah, it depends on where he's playing his club football and how he continue to take care of his body. But this World Cup, Mo Salah should come to the party versus Iran, New Zealand, and Belgium. This is more a favorable, easy group for an African team because Morocco, Brazil, Ghana get England, Croatia, Senegal, France, and Norway over there. So then get a much manageable group that they can get out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Kevin De Bruyne, this is gonna be Kevin De Bruyne last dance at it in this tournament, right? But let's see how that one pan out. Big up yourself. No news on Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey is back, fit, ready, playing for Roma at this moment. But to get any news, we don't going to know who going to make the team at this moment. But once Bailey fit and playing consistent, why not? I think he will be a part of the team. If he's not fit, that's the only obstacle. If speed up different agenda, don't think Bailey fit in him style of play and him system. So for me, Bailey in, but nothing as yet if he's going to be a fit and ready for the qualify. He should. But big up yourself for your donation, brother. Appreciate it. Footballing Guru say Monaco is the best African team. Yeah, I would agree on that and thing. You know what I mean? We're not sleeping on Japan. Japan is a good team, man. We're not sleeping on Japan. Don't think we are going to do that. Japan is a good team, but the talent that they have, not enough to take them to the next level and thing. But Nicardo, we don't have enough time, Bridging. We not run through all of the group them, but we'll just take a look at our group now. The possibility that Group K for Jamaica.
Group K, yeah.
Wow. Group K, Jamaica, Colombia. It's not a bad thing, man. Not a bad group, man. We could ask for a better group than this.
Yeah.
In a plus in part 4, no, you'll always be in a this tough group.
So you're saying that out of the top 3 teams that seeded as a host from this region, you would say maybe the Reggae Boys get a manageable something that they can beat Uzbekistan? Because Panama get Ghana, Croatia, and England. Curacao get, so Uzbekistan, if the Reggae Boy make it through, I don't see why they can't look at a team like Uzbekistan with all respect to say, listen, why we can't get 3 points, from this game. Look at
Listen, for me, may I say this, bro. I am happy that we're playing. If we make it to the World Cup playoff, go to the playoff and make it.
Yeah.
Playing Portugal, I don't need no more than this for the player to be motivated. I think if we make it to the World Cup, playing Portugal, I would love to see that matchup. How we play against Portugal.
First group
game, Jamaica versus Portugal. Why not?
No, I'm looking at it like, no, I might say, hey, listen, FIFA should have banned Ronaldo for a little bit more time.
Yeah. He get a red card, so he could have missed the first game.
So no, I'm looking at it like, Ronaldo should have,
No, what Ronaldo play, man, because I want to stop him from score, man.
I mean, Nana Low, Nana Low play against him before, so he should know exactly what Ronaldo going to bring to the dance.
Yeah.
But I mean,
to be honest, bro, he just sick and disappointed.
Yeah.
Not seeing our logo right there in our group, bro.
Yeah.
Seeing everybody country logo, it's disappointed, bro, honestly.
Yeah, it's a bit scary to see the other teams are in the group and we are not there. But I'm looking at the rest of the groups and it's very strong. I do feel like if the Reggae Boys beat Congo and go on to the World Cup, if we can get our act together, why you can't put on a show versus Colombia? I'm saying that we're not going to be
physical team, just as us.
It's a physical team. So if we're going to the World Cup, we should be looking at all teams that listen. We can't be fair. You have to look up to these teams and say, listen, we can beat these teams. So Colombia team, very good team. Have a lots of creativity, have a lots of energy and pace. Look, if the Reggae Boys can't play with a lot of fight and hunger, versus them dogs in the Colombian midfield, then we're going to struggle. And I think with the Colombian midfielders, man, if they come to the party versus us, it's going to be a very difficult one. Because you can't play look a fragile man in the midfield. Because it's going to be a non-stop running game with the Colombian team. That's how they drain the energy of opponent team, and they're going to be used to the heat as well. Not so much for the Reggae Boys because we have a lot of quote-unquote diaspora players. Yeah, so Colombia can be a team that Jamaica can get at least a point if they play up to their standard and come to the dance with a very good system. The Reggae Girls did it versus Brazil, did it versus France. Nobody in their wildest dream would I say the Reggae Girls did get a point for them team and qualify. So Reggae Boys, in this region, Colombia, the Americas region. So if we can really play up to the standard, man, and have very good coach, I don't see why we can't get 4 points from this group, beating Uzbekistan. Is it possible to get a point from Portugal? David versus Goliath, then I will take that. Yeah, so let's leave it like that, man.
Yeah, let's see how it go. Let's see how it go, Virgin. Honestly.
But Ryan, for this group, we are far away from competing, though. You need to use the next 3 months to really prepare. The World Cup start now, bro. Speed them World Cup start now, brother. Forget about next week when you're due to start. World Cup start now, bro. We see the teams in front of us now. We see Caledonia. We see Congo. So if we are looking at 5 games in front of us, right? Let's see fixtures right in front of it. 5 games. The 3 group stage and the 2 playoff game. So if we can look at it and tick off each box and make it to the big time, well, 2030, dog, Nyamu Sopa.
Anyway, people, big up on yourself, people. Enough respect. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Forward, support the group. I think it is even more special if we were there.
Yeah.
And thing, but nevertheless, we have opportunity. Let's see what we do with that opportunity. Big up to everybody down in the comment section. Really appreciate every single one of you guys down in the comment section. One love. Appreciate all of you guys. People, on the way out, hit the like button. I'm out. Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV.